podcast featuring Nick Costa.
Yo, how's it going? My name's Nick Costa.
Yeah, fucking. So you light that up. Light that sucker up. Let's get comfy here.
I know. I feel like we're like doing cast. This is probably what porn stars feel like.
Dude, when I first set this up, like when I first got these lights, I had them really, really bright in each corner of the room, and I had the camera set up right there. And I was just testing the lighting, just testing everything, making sure it looks nice.
Right.
And later on that evening, as I'm breaking everything down, Diego calls me. He's like, "Hey, I have this girl that I'm out with. Like, we want to like still hang. You mind if like we cruise?" I was like, "Nah, yeah, cruise or whatever." And part of me was like, I should set this back up. So he walks back in, and she's like, "Oh my God, what do you expect is happening?"
So, dude, that's so funny. I mean, it's very. Oh my God. I just don't like. Could you ever have sex on camera?
I've all for sure.
Well, no, but like.
Have you never?
No, with someone behind the camera. Not you setting it. Of course, yeah, setting.
Not
it.
you. So okay.
Yeah, like you put a little camera and you. Yeah, I think anybody could do that.
Right.
Someone was behind watching you.
You know, that's a good question because I think I've had sex in front of people. Why is your face so shocked?
Wait, like, describe that.
Well, it wasn't like a house party where we're like, "Hey, everybody come in."
Let's go watch Brian.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, Brian's banging upstairs on the master. You guys want to go?
Yeah, those are gnarly. That's what I thought.
No. Mine was we just finished a date. I love this story actually because I had a couple of wild ones with this one. But this is our first date, and
first date pound town status.
Yeah, it was great.
That's great.
we are going back to her place. I'm just gonna drop her off, call it a night. I don't assume anything. Never assume anything. And she says we should go to she says we should go to the beach sometime. I was like, yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah. Actually, I don't even think she said sometime. I think I filled that in my head. And I thought, yeah, like maybe this weekend it'll be nice. You know, we'll go to the beach. And I was like, yeah, sure, that'd be great. And then as soon as I parked to like drop her off, she says, no, like, let's go to the beach. I was like, oh.
Oh, she wanted to go right now.
She wanted to go right now. And I'm all, it's like almost midnight, but sure, yeah, let's go. Let's go to the beach, you know? Let's go have a romantic walk on the beach, you know?
At midnight.
It's close to it.
Wow.
Yeah, something.
How long ago was this?
Oh, years ago. Fuck, dude, probably like 7.
Holy shit!
It was a long time ago. Probably like 7 years ago. And so we get to the beach, almost 7 because I just started training jiu-jitsu. So it was like almost 7. It's like 6. Yeah. So we get to the beach and I decided to pull like a jiu-jitsu like move, like a smooth takedown.
Was it really a jujitsu move or
like judo? It was like
She's like, what are you doing to me right now?
Yes, it turned her on.
She's
like
wow,
so great. Like she,
I've never,
yeah. Like I just like hip tossed her, like hip throw, but let her down. Like I didn't
felt your
smack
power.
her. Yeah, I didn't smack her with the earth, but it was just like
she felt your power,
right?
Yeah.
And then we just start making out, and then one thing leads to another. And
like, was there a tourist group that was
no? Because this is midnight.
Looking at turtles, or
but
something?
this is at La Jolla Shores where the bonfire pits are.
Oh, nice. That's what I was about to say. Is like
right. So around that time, people like college kids are still doing their thing, and I shit you not, it was probably 25 feet away.
Really?
There was a group of college kids.
But like, could they even see you?
Absolutely. The bonfire was going. They could totally see.
They could see like the.
And if they
like an earthquake, just kind of goes up and down
if they didn't see, get this, all of a sudden, headlights shine on us.
Oh shit!
Like hardcore. She's going down on me at this time, and I'm like chilling. Like I think I'm on my knees, and she's like on her side. Right? Why?
No, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm just. What? Who was shining the headlights?
I thought it was the cops.
Oh,
I figured it was the cops because one, it's already late to be having the bonfires. Two,
did they pull in or did they just turn on randomly?
They had pulled in.
That's okay.
And then they kind of just kept driving as close as you can to the little boardwalk area. Yeah, and then it was just bright lights. And at that point, I'm already I'm enjoying my time. I'm enjoying my time. And so I just look straight into the headlights and I'm just like Because at that point, it's like, give me the ticket, whatever it is, because I'm not going to, like, I'm already caught.
Yeah, because you can't even see who it is. You
Right.
can see light.
And I'm already caught. So I'm not just going to be like, oh, well, you know.
Nothing happened, right?
Nothing happened. It was just actually some pervert.
Did it ruin your vibe?
Hell no, I kept going, dude.
God, dude.
And so that's what I'm saying. Like, I think to bring it back around, I probably can.
I don't think I could.
Really?
So I have this thing where, I mean, we're musicians, right? So I like to perform.
Clearly.
You like, yes, I do. No, I fucking, dude, I'm into that. I love like
my water.
Being on stage and performing a bit, right? I mean, I think we all do as musicians, but I get super anxious if I go to a store and my dog is barking too much.
Right.
And someone looks at me like, it's like one of the most embarrassing things ever.
Really?
I have this problem where I'm like, I get nervous where I don't want someone to be annoyed by me. Like, unless they, you know what I mean? Unless it's like.
So you think people watching you bone, they're going to be annoyed by you?
I don't know. They might not like
They're
my
like,
form.
his technique needs work.
Yeah,
Well, that'd be good, though.
They might be like, his leg isn't high enough.
Why would your leg have to be? Oh. Show me. Show me. Here, use me.
It's funny because I brought the right shorts for today, too. It's really hot.
It's the reason
why I don't just bring them. I don't just go to my friend's house. Hey,
yeah,
Brian, it's good to see you.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you in forever.
Check these guys out. Yeah.
Check these guys out.
Yeah.
No, it's really hot. But
it is toasty.
It's super hot today.
It's going to get toasty in here now that I have everything closed, too.
So you got the new lights.
The new lights.
It's pretty good. I like it, man. You're serious. Cheers.
Yeah. Let's
Cheers. Oh, yeah. What is it? Yeah, this is.
So this is the 1800 Cristalino Tequila. It's a nice little sipper.
I think it's really good, actually. I feel like I can actually sip this tequila and not.
Are you not a tequila guy?
I love tequila. I mean, it turns me into something that.
Yeah. Well, maybe you can perform later on this.
Dude, I got the funniest story to tell you. So my mom was before you sat down, but
you already hung out with her, or you were going to hang out?
No, I was at my mom's yesterday because she's selling a car. She got a new car. She's selling this older car. It's a Jaguar.
Wait. You say Jaguar?
Well, Jaguar. What did I say? Jaguar.
You're still saying Jaguar.
How are you supposed to say it?
It's not Jaguar?
Jaguar.
That sounds better. Yeah.
Jaguar. That sounds better.
Jaguar.
Instead of Jaguar. I sound like a fucking. Well, you're like when I go to Paris and the family that goes there for the first time. Excusez-moi.
Oh,
that.
Bonjour.
Bonjour?
Yeah.
Bonjour.
Yeah, bonjour.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's another story I got to tell you. Anyway, this is a good one. So my mom is selling a Jaguar.
Now you said Jaguar.
I know. I gotta
just say Jaguar. Whatever you're comfortable with.
So it seems like she's having trouble with selling it, but she probably is. She's kind of doing it the old school way. I think she needs somebody that she needs to take it to CarMax or something. She's doing Craigslist shit. So she's like, I'm there, and she's like, all right, there's a guy coming, and he's already late. And I'm like, oh Jesus, Mom, all right. So
she's already in the mood. She's in the mood already.
So anyway, we're posted up, chilling, watching some TV or whatever, and I see this guy. He has a fucking backpack, like he's hitchhiking, he's camping, and he also has a blue chair that you would just use to sit at a beach, and then he has a pizza box, and then he has a 2-liter thing of Coke, and he comes into the grass. And I'm like, Mom, I think that's the dude. And then she looks at him, she's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And she puts her mask on. And my mom, she's super, she's chill with, people she knows, but, she does the classic, I don't know you. You could be, it's okay. Of course, right? But this guy seemed just a little weird. He was a young guy like us, young, late 20s, early, that's young, right?
If we were in our late 20s, if we were in our late 20s,
yeah. Exactly, right. So my mom opens the door and she's like, hi, and he's like, hey, I'm Logan. And she's like, oh, okay, you're here to see the car. And he's like, yeah. Can I use your bathroom real quick?
Oh, shit.
And my mom's just like right off the bat.
Right.
And she's just like, And then
she can't say no to that.
Yeah,
though, huh?
no. Well, she
wanted to. She wanted you to say no to it.
She looked at me for like. She's like, "What the fuck do we do?"
Like, back me up
And I was
here.
just like, "I'll walk him to the bathroom." I thought I was gonna pee.
Right,
Dude. He goes in there. He takes his shit. I hear him go.
I got a fucking story. Keep going.
He fucking sits down, and I'm already like, it'll be. I'm looking at my mom like, it's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah,
it's fine. She's like, if you weren't here, I wouldn't let him in. I'm like, of course you wouldn't. I know. That's
yeah.
Goes in there, just a loud, you know, and I was just like, dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
You know, he's in there for fucking 10 minutes, and we're just like, it's like a Larry David skit. It's like Curb Your Enthusiasm. And like we're just looking at each other, and she's just like, "I'm fucking pissed."
Yeah, I don't want him to buy this. Can we just shit in the
she's like,
car?
I can't believe this. She's like, "What is he? 8 years old?" And I'm like, that's pretty funny. But I mean, it was like that. I mean, I guess if he took the bus, right? Second thing,
Of course.
yeah, I know.
What he showed up with?
I know.
Yeah, of
And
course.
there's nothing wrong with that. I'm saying like I was just so random because like the main thing is he couldn't even pay for it. He was like, I just wanted to check it out. I can't even really pay for it. Like, I need a month. I just got a new job. My mom is like, she's like, what? And so
He's
like he
honestly,
totally
I saw a really nice looking family. I knew you had a good bathroom.
Dude,
I just wanted to
straight
use.
up. He totally wasted our time and to just take a shit. Like, I've never seen that. I'm like, dude, that's because I'm like, you wasted your time to take a bus ride here.
Right.
You're not gonna buy it.
I judging by what he was,
a lot of work.
Judging by what he was carrying, how he carried himself too, I really don't think he had anywhere else to go that day.
I know. I was like, Philip, I was almost like, dude, you know, like I live in the area where, you know, he looked like a lot more like clean though than the people that are on my street for sure. So I thought he was just like traveling, you know, but I like clearly he's traveling.
Yeah.
To take a shit in my mom's bathroom. But I mean, dude, like it just seemed like an awful lot of work to go just check a car out and then dip out. That's why I'm like, maybe he just needed to take a fucking poop or something. Anyway,
Dude,
that was super funny. And I mean, I think I want to do a skit about it. Like I'm thinking about like,
absolutely
ideas of just like knocking on a friend's door with just a massive amount of gear, you know, and to just be like, oh, but can I use your bathroom?
I'm telling you, I have a very, very similar story. This happened when I was probably 19 or so. I was still living at home. Mm-hmm. It was definitely around that age. And we used to get a lot of solicitors and just door-to-door salesmen. Is there any door-to-door people anymore? I mean, not in the age of COVID, but like, you just don't.
I live in an apartment where you can't. My mom, I don't think so.
Yeah, but
it's just telemarketers, dude. Just phone calls.
Okay, so that tells you how long ago it was already. Right. So this guy is selling some sort of all-purpose cleaning product.
Oh, I remember those, dude. I remember those.
Right.
As a kid,
right?
I remember them coming up and being like, yeah. Let me get in your house. Let me just show you. And once they get in, you're done. So check this out. He doesn't even need to come in, at least not yet. He says, let me show you how this can remove even oil stains, rust on the driveway. And so my dad's like, yeah, that scares me.
Yeah, I know. So my dad's like, okay, whatever. You know, there is actually oil stains on the driveway. See if you remove this, I'll buy it because I need to remove the rest.
Sure.
So the guy goes and he starts, you know, as he's wiping and spraying it down, he's giving his spiel how this is 100% organic, non-toxic. But if a child got into it and drank some of it, the child would be fine. And so he's going into his whole thing, and then he's like, you know what, sir? Do you mind if I use your restroom? And just like you, my dad's like thinking, oh, he's got to take a shit. I mean, no, he's got to piss. He's got to piss
really quick.
Yeah, he's got a quick piss.
Right.
So my dad's like, yeah, go for it, whatever. So this guy goes into my bathroom because my bathroom's closest. There's only 2 bathrooms in my parent's house.
But really, he's like, oh, my sons.
Yeah. Well, so he goes into the restroom and we hear the fan turn on immediately.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, this isn't a piss.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right.
This dude's the stranger.
People don't like that. I've talked to people that get really mad. They're like, did you just come in like poop?
Right.
You know, like I've seen people get mad. Even at me for like coming in real quick before we go somewhere, you know?
But see, if I know you, I don't care.
No, me neither.
If it's a stranger
of course,
trying to sell me, first of all, if you're trying to sell me something, already fuck you.
Right.
I don't like you already.
I mean, I'll tell you about, I don't
want to derail, but I know what I want. Don't come at me with something like
You're
hey,
a man. You clearly know what you want from the moments I've been with you.
Yeah. So I was like,
A little too much what you want.
yeah. So already, if you're coming in, you're trying to give me something I don't want, and then you're gonna shit in my house.
It's really. I think about would I do that, and I would feel it's very embarrassing. I would not do that.
It's rude, plural. It's double rude.
I would just be embarrassed to be like walking out because my poop stink, dude.
I don't know.
I would have to light.
Whose poops smell good?
I don't know.
Right. So this guy, I hear the fan, and he's in there, and you hear, a little bit, and my dad's like outside of the, and my bedroom was right across from the bathroom. My dad is looking at me, and he starts laughing, and then the guy's like, after a really loud, like just letting it fuck, like literally painting the bowl. He's like, I'm so sorry about this, sir. I'm so sorry.
He's in there. It's like, it's too much.
No, wait.
I don't know what's going on.
Get this. This reels it all back in. He was I've been doing this for like 3 to 4 hours now, and I've been describing how it's non-toxic. I drank way too much of this all day. This guy has been drinking cleaning solution for the past 3 hours at every household.
And it just hit him at the moment. He was like, holy shit, this is actually, holy, whoa.
He's like, it may not be non-toxic, but it's going to give you the fucking runs. And so he's blowing up my toilet, describing how he's been drinking this solution all afternoon. And he's in there for the better part of 15 minutes or so.
So did you guys buy it?
Hell no. He was so embarrassed, he kind of stopped. He realized these people are not going to buy this.
Did it even get the thing out?
No. It got his shit out.
Really?
But it did not. It may be like.
It reminds me of the ShamWow. You following me, camera guy? Here we go. I love that guy. Didn't he get in trouble for like, he got arrested?
For crack.
Or crack, or he was like a prostitute or something?
No, I think it was the prostitute thing. We can look that up.
That guy is super funny though, because he had that voice where, look at me. You following me, camera guy? Watch it go disappear in real time. And I was just like, these guys are fucking.
They're the best.
He just came across like a shiesty, slimy dude. Like he just had a slimy kind of vibe.
I live for those people. Though.
You following me, camera guy?
You
that was the thing though.
Me?
I love was like my favorite thing.
All right.
You take away one-liners from some of these things. That's all you need, just to get. It's the little things,
little subtleties.
That's cool. See,
Do you remember his name?
Just ShamWow guy. ShamWow guy in Law.
Okay.
And I remember it's like a picture of him just like looking like
ShamWow guy.
I'm the ShamWow guy.
Look, it says jail. Perfect.
Let's see what it says.
It's the first thing that came up. Oh, I love that. Vince Salami. Vince Salami, basically, is his name. Was arrested on felony battery charges in Miami last month. This is 2009.
With a hooker, violent encounter with a hooker.
Wow. According to the Smoking Gun, a reliable source as per usual.
Can you find the mugshot?
I'm sure we could find that. ShamWow guy.
Those are always very interesting.
Mugshot.
Just to see the vibe they're in, right?
It's there. It's there.
Oh, he did that to her?
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Dang. He like totally.
Holy shit!
Fuck.
That's brutal. Look at his
ShamWow.
This guy was for sure doing crack too. This guy was doing crack too, for sure, right?
Jesus Christ. He beat. No, go to that one where he has that little.
Look at that.
Dude, he looks like he's gonna eat the mic.
Dude.
Oh my god. Wow. He totally Rihanna.
Go back to her.
Rihanna'd her.
Which one? This one?
The left one, right to the.
Or this one?
The one up top. Of him.
Oh, of him.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What is that?
Dude, is
that like a little like meth? Is that like a meth scratch?
That
you just like those guys just scratch
that
themselves?
Could be a little bit of that. Could be a little bit. Maybe she fought back.
That's crazy.
You see?
When you edit these, are you going to show these?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, dude, dope.
That's why I screen record this stuff.
Look at that. Look at her. That
Look,
is
and there they are, happily together again. Look at her fucking.
That's so fucked up. Is that a Halloween?
I don't know, but that's perfect. The internet never fucking ceases to amaze me.
I know. It's so like
the Bernie thing. God, I love it.
The Bernie one was pretty funny in terms of memes.
Oh yeah,
the Bernie.
Which one was mittens and
the mittens? Which one was your favorite? My favorite one was the
Open Gangnam Style. That was so
Gangnam Style.
there was one where he was arm barring someone too.
Yeah,
That was good
him
too.
with drums.
Yeah. Waiting for playing timpani, right? In the orchestra. Dude, I knew that really got traction when my mom never sends me shit. And my mom started sending me Bernie memes.
Is your mom pretty tech savvy?
No.
Really?
No. That's why I knew. She's been starting to send me things recently.
Does she have an iPhone?
Yeah. She has an iPhone.
Everyone has an iPhone these
Yeah.
days, it seems like.
I think if you don't,
You're a loser.
loser.
A loser.
No, but honestly, you have a different relationship with your mom. Whereas if she's sending you stuff, you're probably like, oh, you're.
Wait, what? Well, yeah, she's like my best.
Yeah,
friend.
she's like your.
Fucking,
yeah. See, I mean, I love my mom.
But she's she's in the entertainment world too. So we
Right.
talk. It's like where my brother doesn't like talk. Like he's like, oh, like what are you fucking Instagram? Like fucking. It's like, dude. I mean, it's different, dude. We're artists. You know, we gotta. Sounds stupid. I'm joking, but I'm trying to be like, dude. You know, we use this. Like, what else are we gonna fucking do?
Right,
like, to
right.
promote anything for free, for God's
Dude,
sakes.
I mean,
But my mom is about that shit because she's an actress, so she's into performing.
right. But see, that's the difference. My mom is not, has a regular job, and it wasn't until recently she's gotten on the she's not on TikTok, but like she's
TikTok.
She's getting these from people for sure. Where
Yeah.
she's getting TikToks and Instagram, Facebook, whatever little videos, and she sends them to me, and it's just weird to me because I've gone so long without her being part of that world that now it's just odd.
Now everyone's on it. I mean, my mom doesn't send me that stuff, but she'll talk. She doesn't know. She's still like she has. She doesn't know how to share stuff, and I'll go over.
Oh, see, I would much
the
rather.
fact that she shared a video with you, that's amazing. My mom doesn't know how to do
But
that.
see, it's not amazing, Nick. Let me tell you why it's not amazing.
No, I'm saying like it's amazing that she knows how to do that. I don't know why my mom doesn't know.
Well,
like
it's just-
I've gone.
she
Listen,
can forward stuff.
3 times, and that's it. You're done.
Did you just do this?
Heinz, this is
7 times. I think he does.
7 years.
Yeah, 7 years.
7 years I've talked. Okay. This is we're doing
Fucking Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura.
Yeah, I love that.
Ace Ventura 1.
Yeah, the best. Well, fuck. When Nature Calls is really good too. The second one is really good
Did he
too.
do a third one? No.
I don't think so. Which is smart. The
What do you
third one's
think of
usually
him, by the way?
flop.
He's acting kind of.
We really derailed on that. Mom
just-
fucking sending this text.
That's ADD. You're the leader of this. You're gonna have to keep me in a.
Well,
tight
that's
ship
what,
here.
me announcing that is keeping you in check. We'll address Ace
That's a
Ventura.
subtle way of saying,
Yeah.
Nick, get your shit together.
Yeah, let's go back. Let's go back to your mother.
Your mother, she doesn't know how to share.
She doesn't know how to forward something via text.
No,
Shut the fuck
She
up.
can send me a text. What do you mean by forward though?
So for example,
like I don't even know how to. What do you mean forward?
I guess we'll copy and paste.
No, she doesn't know. She doesn't know that you like hold on. I don't know. Maybe she does.
I feel like she probably does. She just doesn't give a shit.
Maybe she just tries to
Text her right now. Call her right now. Your phone's right there.
Say what?
Put her on speaker if she doesn't mind. And you could say you're on a podcast. But tell her, hey, do you know how to copy and paste
This will be funny.
within a text message?
Watch. She's just. Let's see what she says.
Ask her if she remembers about the guy shitting.
About the what?
The guy shitting.
Oh yeah. She might not answer though.
Damn.
She'll probably call though.
Whatever. If she calls back, we'll come back to it.
Yeah, she usually.
Okay. Okay.
Well, hopefully she'll probably. She loves me. I promise. She'll call back.
I believe your mother loves you. The thing is, so my mom is not on any of these platforms. She doesn't have an Instagram. She doesn't have a Facebook or anything.
See, keep going on.
But I think your mom does.
She has. She has that against your mom.
Okay.
Your mom can maybe send shit.
So my mom is receiving. So my mom has coworkers, or she's the boss of some.
She's in that line of work where she has to do that stuff. She has to be more. She's more aware of how to send.
Let me tell you something. She doesn't have to, but she's still like a very much like a high school girl. She's on the phone all day gossiping. She's all doing. She just
cordless phone or like a cell phone. She's still got the.
It's like no. She's got her cell phone.
The cord one.
Yeah. But she is getting these things sent to her for sure. Like someone is sending these to her.
She's doing.
And so when she gets in her text message of this funny TikTok video or something, she'll copy, paste, and send it to me. But now it's getting annoying.
Because it's constant.
Yes.
Like how often?
As often as like any of my other friends are doing it.
Oh, and you already don't like that.
Exactly.
I already know that about you. You're like, you gotta change your. It's almost like Daryl in The Office when he's telling Andy.
Yes,
He's like,
yes.
you gotta change your understanding of what is
Right.
worth of text sending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's
Like, dude, why did you send it? Like, I total waste of a minute. Right?
which
Fucking asshole.
which I realized just recently. I was guilty of doing that to someone else, and then I realized after they stopped responding so much, I was like, oh, I think I'm annoying. it's,
to who was it? A little crush.
yeah, I guess it's a crush. I always got little crushes.
But okay, so your mom.
My mom does, yeah. So she can do
that.
it. She can do it. But you know what? I have no problem telling her. I'm gonna tell her.
Just be like, listen, no, to be like, Mom, you should just tell her, just send her
the scene from The Office. The scene from The Office.
It's very short, right?
Yeah, yeah.
She might not get it though.
She won't.
She'll be like, that's funny. She'll probably focus on the bird.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
no, wait, because that's the next part of the scene.
That's at the end where he's like,
Yeah.
this is worthy.
We're talking about The Office for those that don't know.
Right.
I love it. I came in here and you had The Office on.
As I
And
usually do.
My love for you just went. even higher up,
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's a show that I have on in the background. Among other shows. Sometimes it just depends on my mood.
That's the same, dude. That shit got me through this year. Like, I mean, it sounds cliche, but I would literally. It was the fact that it was in background noise.
Yeah.
Made me feel a little bit. All right.
Perfect. She's calling.
She is. All right. There you go. Hey, Mom, what's up?
Hey, Nick.
All right, hey, Mom,
Beautiful.
I'm on a podcast right now, and we were talking about this. Well, we were talking about the story of the guy that came to buy your car that pooped.
Well, he didn't. Oh, yeah, he did. He came into our home and pooped. Yeah.
Yeah, totally wasted your time.
Totally.
And we were also discussing we were talking about our mother's tech understanding level. And and I was saying, you have Facebook, you have Instagram. You don't use Instagram, you use Facebook. But
Facebooks.
Do you know how to copy and paste like the tech? Like, do you know how to forward messages? If
Yes.
okay, she does. So maybe she has a boy. What'd you?
You said she did it.
I learned the Canvas platform and I learned the Blackboard.
Oh, I gotta be.
That's for school.
She's
That's
for okay.
school.
So I gotta give it to her. She's been killing it in the tech world in terms of like the academic tech world.
Right.
Canvas, Zoom.
But I'm talking within iMessage.
Yeah, we're simplifying it in terms of like texting your boyfriend Spike, right? Do you guys text each other a lot, Mom?
Yes.
And you know how to
Thank
and you know how to copy and paste. Like if you were to say
No.
So then you're right.
See, this is where it gets okay.
So
Anyway, his mom is pretty good about the copy and paste. She doesn't have Facebook, so everyone's mother's different. They got different levels of
Right.
tech understanding. Yeah. What are you doing today?
I want to know how many would be able, with just 2 weeks' notice, learn Zoom and Canvas. Like last.
I use Zoom and Canvas. I use those both.
Closed down and we had to do virtual.
You killed it. You absolutely killed it.
Amazing.
Yeah, good job. I mean, I'm doing Zoom and Canvas because I teach as well. You know
Right.
that, but I fucking hate it. You're doing great, Mom. Anyway, we called. We were hoping you were going to answer, and you called back. I knew it, and you gave me a.
She delivered.
She delivered.
She
You gave me a
delivered.
Nick.
Yeah.
That's
Beautiful.
Of course. Did you bet that I would say that?
No,
I didn't say that.
I didn't know that, and I'm glad you said that. 'Cause
I'm with-
now he's Nicky Nick from
I'm
now
with
on.
my friend Brian. I don't know if you remember Brian. He's another good musician in town.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, Brian.
Hello.
Yeah. He's doing this new podcast, and he invited me, so I feel extra special.
Oh, good.
Okay, Mom.
This is beautiful.
Okay.
It's such a wholesome moment.
All right, love you too. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Such a wholesome moment. Your mother's a sweetie.
She's super chill.
She is a
Yeah,
sweetie.
but, it was rocky in the high school. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. She was vigilant. I would have to. She'd be like, I want the number.
Oh, she was that?
Dude, she was that gnarly.
That's kind of rough.
It was gnarly. Like that. I was like, Mom, no, my Kalani's not going to do that. Like my other friends, you know, like we're just going to go.
Yeah.
And she was just like,
would she drop you off
dude,
and go in the house?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Well, I wouldn't let her. Like in other words, I would have somebody else pick me up if it went before I drove.
Right.
So the time, well, yeah, when I drove, I drove everywhere else. But
right, but whoever's picking you up, is it someone else's parent or like a friend? And
yeah,
I'm sure she would have to speak to that parent.
Well, I would have to find the parent that was chill, right? So I would be like, I don't know, I forget how I did it.
Wow.
I don't think I was going to shindigs though before I could really drive. Like,
well, if you're saying shindigs, that's I could see why you weren't invited to many of those.
What shindig is like? That's like all right. Anyway,
Dude, one time, 60s maybe 70s.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm an old soul sometimes. Anyway, this one time she dropped me off, me and my buddies at a party, and it was at my good friends that I grew up with, but they had older sisters, and they were in high school, and I didn't know it was gonna be a fucking fat party. So when mom drops us off, dude, and I'm like,
a fat party?
Dude, it was a fucking huge like fat party. It was in high school, and I thought it was just gonna be like,
dude, wait. I was literally thinking it was just nothing but fat people.
Oh, fat people. Fat camp?
That's the
no,
way
dude,
my brain works. I was like, a fat party?
Dude. It was a big. It was a lot of people.
Okay.
So she drops us
PH
off,
fat.
and I'm like, yeah, PH fat, and I was
Gotcha.
just like, I look at my mom, and I'm like, don't you fucking, you know? And she's like,
wait, were you a kid that would cuss at your mother?
no.
So you didn't say don't you?
No, in my head,
right,
yeah,
okay.
I was like, don't you fuck, please. Yeah. Are you kidding me? She would slap the shit out of me.
Right.
Dude, she got. She looked at us. She's like, "Where's the parents?"
Oh,
and she gets out of the car while all these high school kids are there, and she's like, on the grass, like looking for like, where's
your mother's a Karen.
Where's Kathleen? She was doing a Karen stuff.
Your mother's
pre-Karen,
pre-Karen,
and now she's like, "Fuck, I'm not doing."
What's your mother's name?
Patty.
Oh,
she was doing
a patty.
She was
doing a hard patty.
She was doing a patty.
Yeah.
Before it was the Karen. Yeah. Anyway, but it was nothing bad. Like nothing bad happened. But she called their mom. No. She called their mom
while the party's going on.
While the party was going on.
Fucking.
And nothing happened though, because the mom was like,
she's a party pat.
I forget what happened, but she was. I remember being so embarrassed and so mad at her.
Absolutely.
And I don't know.
This is why you can't have sex on camera. Because you're embarrassed. She embarrassed you.
Fuck.
This is a complex.
Oh, maybe.
Lie down. Let's have this out right now.
Maybe that is. Maybe it's back today where I'm like, everyone's looking
at
me.
Yeah.
Nothing happened though after. I was worried. I was worried I was going to get flat.
What year?
Freshman year.
Oh my God. That's
I know.
Worst.
The worst. It's the worst. I was lucky. I was lucky in high school. My class was full of a bunch of pussy. No. A bunch of pussy. No, they were all, I was like the biggest kid in class. You know what I mean? And everyone was cool. My brother's grade were
it evened out, right? Like, cause you're
probably, yeah. I think
you're big, but you're not like big.
No, I'm a little pussy. Yeah. I was tall.
I'm not saying that.
I was tall.
Right.
I think I had I was taller but then it evened out. Yes.
Yeah.
Like they grew.
Right.
But then there was a lot of munchkins too. I was like, God, a lot of little weenies, I don't know. No, I had a chill class, and then the other grades were like just full of like bros and shit. My class was chill. I don't know. I think I was lucky. I had a good high school experience.
You're 06 or 07?
I was 07.
Okay.
What are you? You were
I'm 06.
Oh, damn. You're older, wiser.
Much older and wiser.
Yeah. What high school did you go to?
I went to Marion.
Marion. Your fake Marion.
It no longer exists.
It doesn't?
It's modern day now.
Modern day? I remember playing Marion in football.
Yeah.
Those guys I think we lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys fucking suck.
No, the years that I went,
the years
that I went, like I had anything to do with it. I played freshman year. The years that I went,
you were a wide receiver?
Of course.
Pretty boy wide receiver, classic.
No.
And then he switches to piano, classic.
Yeah, no.
Pretty boy, good musician.
No, you know what it was? It was actually laziness. I was
receiver's hard though.
I was receiver DB. Obviously, you play both ways, especially in the beginning. They want to
obviously
they want to see where you're at.
They really do though. They force you. They really work. Those assholes.
Yeah, and unless you're quarterback, if you're quarterback, you're just fucking quarterback. So I played freshman year. And I remember as soon as the season ended, they were like, all right, December, we start the winter workout program, and we're basically already back into training. And I'm all, what?
Like,
Yeah. I was like, I mean, we just the season ended 2 weeks ago.
I know.
And I was
It's year round.
It's year round. It's year round. And since our school was winning CIF, the California State championship.
They were like, we gotta fucking.
Yeah, it was very much Varsity Blues, like all those cheesy high school movies that you.
Did you have was it popular? Like football players were popular and cheerleaders were popular, or no?
It was such a small school.
Mine was small too. Uni. I went to Uni.
I know, but that school is it's bigger.
Mine is bigger.
Yeah, because I know about. Maybe we can whip it out. Yeah, like what was your graduating class?
It was small, dude. It was like. I think there was only. Total was probably 1,400 less, probably around 1,200 towards when we went to Cathedral because it was changed.
That's the entirety of the school.
That's
or
the whole
class?
school, and
right.
So I think freshman was. I remember freshman class was 500. The other ones were smaller. I think mine was like 250 or 200.
So our school was just above the freshman class. Our whole school,
like 600, 700 people total.
Total was like I remember it was like 560 something.
Yeah, that's
total.
That's super small.
So my graduating class was really really small.
Yeah, that's super small.
So there wasn't like everybody knew everyone.
Yeah,
which was especially at that age.
That,
no, it was really bad because there's no anonymity. Everyone.
I know. When I went to college, I remember that feeling.
Yeah,
I was gonna ask you that too, but it's the same thing. It's just like there's that thing. It's like when everyone knows you, it's like you can't even if you. It's like if you make a mistake,
right?
Everyone's gonna remember you as like I don't know. This is called.
That's why when you
called
said
life.
That's why when you said your mother did that freshman year, I was like, oh shit.
I mean, you're right, but I mean, you're right. Yeah, freshman year, it's big. It's like, dude, that's what.
And in a small school, that's huge.
Yeah, it was. That's why I was fucking nervous.
Right,
and I was an anxious fucking kid. I have
too.
OCD. I still have OCD. Not when I was a kid, it was gnarly.
Right.
So I was fucking like, I was worried. I was like, I want people to like me, type of thing. Like I have 4 years of this. This is not the best way to start.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Thanks. Yeah.
Thanks, mom.
Yeah. No, there was, like I said, no anonymity. Everybody knew someone there was, little cliques, but everyone knew everyone within each clique all the time. There was a girl that I met who was a year younger than me. I met her at a show of mine, and we had never met. And I swear, passing through the halls, you at least saw these people and would recognize them down the street, years later. And I ran into this girl, and she's like, "Oh, I went to Marion." I was all, "What?"
Dude, you're
yeah,
eh?
yeah. and then
I've had that though.
Yeah, but in our school where it was so small, it was fucking Cheers where everybody knows your name.
Did she get really mad at you?
No, because she didn't know me either.
Oh, okay.
And so it was really really weird. Where we're like, bullshit, you didn't go. She's like, no, I did.
Did you know everyone? But you said I was gonna say like, were you like in the mix of like the partiers, I would say I was the
like
stoners, the sport people. I don't know. What were the subgroups of
I
your
was
class?
I was like a very mid tier where
mid tier.
Yeah, like I wasn't cool guy jock and I wasn't loser nerd kid, and I kind of had friends, or I was at least cordial with almost everybody. Everybody within those.
Like you had no problems. You were just like,
no, I had problems for sure. There were people that hated me, especially like some of the
because you're pretty funny. I mean, you probably say things like, "What the fuck did that guy just call me a piece of underwear?"
See, to some
airborne.
To some, I'm funny, but to others, I'm an asshole and I'm a piece of shit. And so, like, it's like one man's freedom fighter is another man's terrorist kind of thing. Like,
you gotta find that right balance, right?
Yeah, and I did have some haters because my girlfriend at the time, she was a cheerleader, and I did have some jocks that hated on me hardcore because they were like, this guy's going out with her.
Yeah. He doesn't even play. He doesn't even fucking throw football around.
Doesn't even go here.
He doesn't even know. He doesn't watch the NFL.
Right. And it was, I like steering it back a little bit, and then we'll get back to where I quit freshman year football. I quit freshman year. Yeah. And then I just basically took the rest of the year off, and then
I figured that.
And then sophomore year, I realized I was some of the friends that I was just becoming friends with, so to speak, they were all on the baseball team. And I just started hanging out with the guys that were on the baseball team.
You seem more of like a baseball guy.
Yeah.
Chill, like a little bit more chill, like at your pace.
Right.
You know what I mean? Football's like, let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
This is what we do.
Yeah, and I was like, oh God, fuck you guys, dude. Like, oh, we're gonna go.
I was one of those guys though for a while though.
Yeah.
But, I mean, at least I can make fun of it.
I was never that type. Like, I remember being in the weight room freshman year, and I'm all, what are we doing?
It's I think there was certain guys though that understood the humor, but that just enjoyed the sport, you
Right.
know. But like, I know what you mean,
Dude, there were
There's
so
a
many
certain-
people. There were so many people. I would go so far as to say as nobody on that football team had the sense of humor that the baseball guys had. They took it so fucking serious.
Yeah,
And
Dude,
it was all like macho attitude and just who's top dog, who's alpha. And I was of the attitude, I don't care who's top dog. who's
Oh, I got
alpha.
another funny story to tell you. Well, it's not that funny, but it's like similar to what you just said.
We'll circle back.
Can I get like a?
More?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it bad? I mean,
No, it's delicious.
Okay.
It's delicious.
I can do it. Yeah, come on.
Oh, yeah.
Stay right here.
Yeah. So you could hear me talk about it.
Shorts
Just
right here?
check this out. Because I like ice.
Oh yeah, I gotta put one little. Do you want some more?
Yeah. That's why I'm having you do this. There's
Welcome
to the bar. In the freezer, obviously, there's ice.
No, I'm getting my glasses ready.
Right, but there's the red tray. Get the red tray.
Oh, the red.
The big cubes. The big cubes, and obviously this 1800 in the middle.
So how do you just pop it off and then just
Pop.
typical?
Yeah, then you get your ice.
Nice, dude.
So check this out. I ended up joining the baseball team.
Oh, did you really?
I ended up joining the baseball team and played baseball the rest of my high school career. I played second.
Second base is pretty hard.
Yeah, I played.
Remember that being a tough spot? Here,
I played.
this one.
Yeah. Hold on, let me down this real quick.
I wanted to play in high school, but I was not. Anyway, I couldn't hang.
So you can't do that because you're not on the mic.
Oh, they can't even hear me.
They're not gonna. If they do, it'll be very, very faint.
All right, here.
Um.
You want me to top you off?
Yes. Just give me a little. No, that's gin.
Oh fuck!
Well, now you got to drink that, you son of a bitch. Yeah.
Can I pour some?
You're gonna put tequila with gin?
No. Is there? Do you have anything to put on top of there? Like a little.
Like
chaser?
saran wrappers? Oh, chaser? Check the
Yeah,
fridge.
here,
I might.
I don't know why I grabbed the wrong one.
Yeah.
I'll try the gin though.
Yeah, drink gin. It's. Yeah.
Let me know.
There, that's good. That's good. That's good. So,
Let's see something real quick here.
honestly, I already forgot what the fuck I was saying.
Well, you're talking about
That's really old. That's really old.
I
Don't.
just want to splash, dude.
Okay. Actually, I don't think it's that old.
No, that's fine.
It still had some carbonation.
Usually, I'm a carbonation guy, right?
Yeah.
You need that carbs.
Yeah, the carbs. I'm a
Oh,
carbonation.
carbs or carbs?
Yeah.
No.
Perfect. Shit. I already
Baseball, dude.
Yeah, we were talking about baseball, but we were talking about like the high school experience for some reason as well.
You said you.
Oh
joined
no,
it. You said
because you asked like because we were talking about clicks.
Oh, that's pretty good. I feel like an old lady though now. Is that like
What?
an old lady? Isn't that the
Gin?
joke? Gin?
Bro, I was why do you think I have gin?
Well, I was
I
wondering.
love
I was like,
gin.
maybe it's like, dude, you know, you
'Cause I have
this
grannies
new
in here all
You
the
got
time?
this new condo.
Yeah.
You got this podcast. You're a man, right? I mean,
I think I'm avoiding responsibilities is what I'm doing.
I don't. If anything, I'm actually impressed. I was gonna say, congratulations on doing well in this fucking weird
Pandy? The
pandemic.
fucking pandy?
These fucking unprecedented pandemic.
Dude,
Anyway, but
I've been loving this pandemic a little bit. Sorry.
we could talk about that.
Yeah,
too.
we'll get into so like I said, I'm a mid-tier guy where when I went to a small school, everybody knows each other, right?
Yeah.
And I said this is actually I'm retracing the steps. I did have people that hated me, but I also had people that really liked me as well.
Yeah.
But it was such a small school, is my point, that literally everyone knew. And this is the problem. When you have a bunch of hormonal teenagers that are emotional, aggressive, because I was aggressive at some point, like super
Who was
aggressive.
dude? Yeah. Who
Especially
wasn't?
as a
Everyone was trying to
boy.
like prove themselves in
Right.
some way,
right.
you know?
And so that's where I was like an asshole. But it's too small. It's too concentrated. It's a powder keg. To have kids in such a small environment where they can't even branch out. They're like, you know what? I'm done with this clique. I'm gonna go with another one. Too bad. You really don't have that option.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that I could. Yeah, I don't like that somebody like knows a story about me from years ago and remembers that.
Yeah, like oh yeah, your mom showed up. Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I'm like and there was also 10 years ago. You fucking asshole. You know what I mean,
dude?
It's just like I don't like that. So when I went to college,
that's
I felt just totally,
the rebirth.
Remember this is now full circle now, right? The whole idea is like, dude, when I went to college, I felt so free, and I was like, I got more fucking pussy, you know what I mean? And I felt more empowered as like a man, you know, and like because I was like, you know, as a guy, you want to be
dude, just
you want to like
fucking these girls.
But I mean, I don't want to sound like a fucking like a douchebag. Like I sound like a douchebag by saying I sound like I don't want to sound like a douchebag.
No, just sound like a douchebag for me.
But
say it slow. Say it slow.
But I'm saying like it was a good feeling to feel like free and different. In other words, in high school, I was like friends with everybody, and I was the goofy guy, right?
Right.
And like the girls I liked didn't like me. The girls that liked me, I didn't like them, right? So I was like, I just felt like more in control.
So you assumed a different personality essentially in college.
I don't think I was gonna say maybe it felt a different personality, but I think I had it all in me. I just felt like I was becoming more so what I wanted to be.
But there's no history attached. So
I felt I didn't.
There's
feel
no
anxious.
There's no one that knew
that my mom came to a party freshman year, or that I cried one day after. Never in high school, but in middle school. That I cried like in middle school maybe a couple times where I'm like fucking hate this right now. What?
What happened?
Oh, I don't know. Like middle. I went to middle school what is it? Elementary school is K through so I went through
K through 5, 6 through 8. I think.
So I was in one school Catholic. It was K through 8th. So that was everyone knew each
I
other.
was too. I was Catholic.
So I was a really anxious OCD kid. I used to cry like over homework in like 5th grade and shit.
I would just get really angry.
In 4th grade. Yeah, and I would have like anger bursts too. Yeah, I was a wreck as a kid. Like, let's just put it that way, right?
Dude.
I took a lot of medication.
See, I didn't. Well, God was going to protect me. I did not need medication. Yeah.
Anyway, where is he now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, but I was saying
he's coming in the forms of $600 stimulus checks.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. Yeah.
That's good. See, like I need to get quicker on that. On those like one line. I don't think I could do stand up.
You don't need to get quick on shit. You just fucking say things.
But yeah, that was fucking cheers. That was overwhelming though in middle school because everyone knew me. High school was the next level up, then college came and I felt like just a little bit more like I could fucking do whatever I wanted, you know?
Right.
But
honestly,
did you go to college?
I didn't go to college. Well, I went to community college, which is just high school extension.
I went to UC Santa Cruz, so I did the classic dorm shit.
Right. See, I got to experience that indirectly in the sense that I was going to those parties. I'd go to frat parties as well. But I wasn't like, and it was only San Diego State, but I wasn't enrolled in the school. I was just going to a community college, and I had friends that went to San Diego State. And so and I went to UCSD, but UCSD is whack. Like that's just like if you take school seriously, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I think school. Yeah, I have mixed feelings about school right now, especially right now. But
I always have had a mixed.
Like I feel like it's just a lot of times I feel it's a waste of money, and I think like as a teacher, I teach me like we're musicians. That's how I know Brian. For those that are listening, right? I know Brian through the music scene here in San Diego, but I went. Right, it's like what I was listening to this other podcast, and I'm going off on a tangent, but they're talking. It was the Joe Rogan where they had. I'm
not familiar.
He had the Whole Foods. He had the Whole Foods. He had the Whole Foods CEO on there, and he was talking about why is it that these liberals that tend to be smarter academically get shittier jobs than the people that tend
go towards trades or something.
Yeah, but are just like or maybe are as academically savvy, but just kill it in the real world. And it's like I do think about it all the time. I'm like, and I don't think school really. I think it's an imbalance. And flows. Yeah, it's a balance, but sometimes I feel like there's that you're wasting so much money, and then I feel bad for these people that I talk to that are in debt, and they're paying it off their whole life, and they're struggling to get a job, and it's all like, dude, like. That should not be the case for you because you worked your butt off. and that happens rarely. Like I remember, like talking to a couple musicians or whatever, and it just seemed like they were just constantly trying to pay off shit. When really it's like, dude, like it just doesn't make sense to me. I mean,
well,
they were in a
Let
rut.
me ask. You don't have to answer this, and I can cut this completely out. Are you one of those musicians too, or you're not?
What?
Are you struggling with student loan debt?
No, I'm very fortunate. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
okay.
no, I have no debt right now. Like,
okay.
No school debt or anything. I was lucky with my way to go through school. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. And I think I kind of understand how that happened. We don't have to get into that, but that was actually I was actually talked out of transferring to. I was going to go to state, and I was talked out of that by fellow musicians already in the program. I was going to Mesa at the time, which is just a community college, obviously. And all my interests were in degrees that really don't make you money.
Yeah, yeah.
A music degree really doesn't get you... A bachelor's in music isn't really going to get you anything. And I was into the social science, like sociology.
This is what kind of like makes me think of like Diego, right? Because like Diego was like he's into music, but he's like he wasn't going that route,
Right, but Diego is more into psychology and kind of wanted to almost follow in his dad's footsteps.
Yeah, his dad's funny.
His dad's wild. His dad's crazy. It's crazy if you think Diego is loud, and then you meet his dad, you're like, holy shit! Yeah. Like his dad is so much louder. It's crazy. And so Diego's like a step below where he's like, oh, he's really loud. I'm going to tone it down a bit, But Diego's always been into the science realm and wanted to get into psychology/psychiatry. I think he wanted to get more into psychiatry because he's talking about going to med school.
Yeah.
You don't need to go to med school if you're a psychologist.
Right.
So anyway, reverting back, I didn't have interests like that.
Yeah.
My interests were more on the tangible level. Like I want to learn in the field. For example, in my early 20s, I got into gardening, horticulture. I got into growing food. Like I was, like I was
just joking. That's awesome. No,
but it's not.
You should have gone to Santa Cruz with me.
I know, and it's so funny because it's so funny because like I remember I was growing all kinds of vegetables, corn, carrots.
Willie's into that shit too.
I know, and I've talked to him, and he has like a dope ass not more.
I mean, maybe it's because like his band's name Fresh Veggies. I wonder where that comes from.
Well, his compost heap is dope as fuck. We've talked about it. He's shown me. Trust me, I love that shit. When he came over here, he was like, "You have a south facing."
Did he do this podcast yet?
No, not yet. I'll get him on.
Okay, he'd be fun to do it with.
He was like, dude, you have a south-facing window. That's incredible. I was like, I know.
That is super dope. That setup is fucking badass. Because I would just you probably stand there naked a lot of times at night.
At night.
With right at sunset, right? And you're just like
depending on the day, I'm usually teaching around that time. So if I'm naked,
you pull like a Chuck Berry and you just let like a fat rip fart out while you're
into someone's mouth.
Jesus, right into have you seen those videos?
Yeah, dude. But that's a heavy derail if we're going down that route right now.
This is though, but like, how do you not like? There's so many aspects here that like it's like you could just pick out
right
different little topics. It's like they're just all right here.
Right.
Anyway,
well, I mean that's how anything could go. That's how my brain works.
That's life,
too.
right? No, that's exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's my life. That's my.
So you can see these plants over here. Actually,
I do like that one a lot. I was noticing that right.
Which one? The
one
tree?
in the pot. That one. I wanted to get that at Home Depot, but it's fucking expensive.
Yeah, I got that thing.
$80, $90 for that
I got that thing. I think when it was like $40 when I got it. It was a lot smaller, obviously.
Did it come with that pot?
No, I bought the pot separately.
God, you are so domesticated. God, you are killing it right now.
But I did this year. That thing is it's a year and a half, at least since I've had it.
Jesus.
And
this gin's really good, by the way.
It is good.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's a local. Shout out to June Shine. It's local.
June Shine. My buddy Johnny.
No, it's not June Shine.
June Shine.
No, June Shine's real, but this isn't June Shine, is it?
I don't know, but I was gonna say my buddy Johnny.
No,
does
Sunday.
The artwork.
It's Sunday Gin. It's Sunday Gin.
Looks very similar.
I know it's Sunday Gin. It is local though. It is local.
That bottle is super fucking dope, dude.
Yeah, see San Diego.
That bottle is dope. I love it.
You and Yours Distilling. It's local. I bought it.
Are you going the local route? God, look at that Marilyn Monroe. I love that.
I painted her.
Get the fuck out of here. You did not paint her.
Shit. I shit you not.
What do you mean by what?
It's paint by numbers. Relax, dude. I didn't fucking.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
I
was like,
I didn't freehand that.
Oh,
yeah.
God. I was like, get the fuck
I
out of
should
here.
have lied. I should have lied.
You
I should
son of a bitch.
I should have been like, oh yeah, that's my other.
So it had
that's my other
numbers and
hobby.
it gave you step by step. That's dope.
Well, I mean, it's like it has numbers, and you
Oh.
just like, and you're like, oh,
I should give
this
it to my
color
brother.
goes with
He would
11.
love that.
Yeah, it's cool. It's actually really ugly up close. Check it out. When you go up close, you see all the flaws.
I see what you're saying, but it still looks cool though. Like
From afar, it's not. You know, it's not really
looks-
noticeable.
I mean, the fact that I was like, "That's Marilyn Monroe,"
Right.
That's awesome, right?
right. Yeah.
That's clearly Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
Up close, it looks like she just was like took a mud bath.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Those color. Well, so check this out. So, God, we derail like a motherfucker, but fuck that. That's the alcohol. That's the alcohol.
Well, no, we weren't derailing too hard. We were talking
We'll
about.
talk about Maryland. We're talking about the goddamn plants and horticulture.
No, but
and shit.
before we were talking. Oh, that's right. You were saying
That's what
you're
we're talking
studying
about.
horticulture. You weren't. Yeah. Gotcha.
So just yesterday, and I told you before this aired, I went into Lowe's, and one of the reasons I went to Lowe's was I was going to get some more soil, and I was actually repotting these motherfuckers because it's really fucking soothing. Do you have any plants?
I bought some, but I bought them just for like more of the look and the ambiance to make it just like to make it seem like I know what I'm doing.
No, it's soothing. If you actually like
You mean in terms of like potting and putting dirt and like putting hands in dirt and like doing that? I haven't done that yet. I'd like to, but I just
you have to.
I don't know why I haven't done it yet.
It's a living thing, so you do have to take care of it.
Yeah. So anyway, I got the succulents. There's one that's has very
really
similar
easy.
to yours. Like there's one in my bedroom, but I'm getting the ones that are like very minimal messing with. Like you just get them and they're good to go.
Well, that's ideal. That's
but
ideal.
I do like what you're saying because it's therapeutic.
But going back to when I was in my early 20s, really getting into where you're actually gardening, like growing vegetables and all that.
You like working with your hands.
In some respect, it is. Yeah, but it's different.
I just wanted to do.
Yeah. It's fucking different though, because playing music is very much.
No, I know. It's
yeah.
not just hands. It's so much more than that. I know.
And this
I
is
thought it was funny.
this is a little bit of a primal manual labor.
Yeah.
You know, like I want to go
Like
hunting.
you want to be with the. Yeah. I was just thinking about like hunting for your like Joe Rogan hunting.
Right. Fuck
food.
Joe Rogan, dude. He's got such a fucking influence on everybody.
Well, not like an influence. I guess what I'm saying is he's just so known, and like that.
No, but it's an influence.
That I
It's
read-
inspiring as fuck.
I mean, I guess it is inspiring.
It
yeah.
is. Dude, I fucking do jujitsu, and
But you're more inspired. Yeah, I'm not a jujitsu guy. Like you're
Yeah,
in
but
the
you do
fighting
boxing.
world. Yeah, but like for fun and more sport, like all the technique. You're the one that I would go to be like, okay, what's the proper form here?
Right.
What's the real life scenario here? I like boxing for the sport and it's fun. Yeah, I like active shit. By the way, you and me should do a roby. I don't know if you know what a roby is.
no, what is
It's a
that?
frisbee. Me and my buddies have been doing it, and it's a frisbee and it has a hole in it in the center, and it you can toss it for like 100 yards.
I've seen that.
So what's cool about
it's
it?
a big hole. It's not a little hole.
It's a big hole.
Yeah.
It's a big.
Yeah, it's a big hole.
It's a big old booty
Yeah,
hole.
yeah.
No, but what it is, it has a big hole in the center, and you could toss it, and you could just like be a wide receiver.
Right.
You could fucking run and do
Right.
like stylistic fucking vibes and run.
This
and catch
sounds
it.
like some white people shit.
Some white people shit, but like my buddy who's super Hawaiian that doesn't look so white, looks more ethnic. He loves it.
There's always a token.
Yeah,
There's always a token.
I've been watching a lot of South Park too.
Token's great.
He's great. No, but I think you'd like it. I mean, I don't. But you know what? I haven't seen
If
you
it-
run. I haven't seen you run.
I hate running unless there's.
I don't think you're like to run.
I don't.
We could do floaties. You just go.
No, I would rather run.
I mean, dude, it's a good workout. It's fun.
Oh, yeah. So I used to go to the park with my friend because I hate working out. I hate running too. I don't like it. It's boring unless there's an
I hear
activity.
ya.
And so we actually used to just go to the park to like run routes.
That's the thing, dude. That's the whole point of this. That's
Yeah.
literally for people like us that don't
Right.
like to run, but like have something like to fucking
an activity.
Exactly.
Right.
Or like what I have been doing as well is getting a jump rope. Because
Jump
I'm
ropes are
trying to
fun.
fucking get rid of this. Like, dude,
That's diet.
yeah. It's I know.
You could fix that with diet.
Yeah. What are you gonna?
I'll fucking get you. Yeah. What do you eat? What did you eat today?
What did I have today?
Today, yeah.
I woke up. I woke up.
I know
really
you woke up.
early.
You're here.
Yeah, because I said I was supposed to come here at 12, and I was like, let me get one more hour or something, 2 hours. Couldn't go to bed. I woke up at 6, couldn't fall asleep.
You know what? It's because Mercury is not in retrograde anymore.
Huh?
Exactly. Exactly. Some people like
James
to blame
Blake,
stupid
retrograde?
shit. Some people like to blame stupid shit. Anyway, that was a bad joke. What I'm saying is that I had trouble sleeping.
I
as
heard
well.
that. I hear that so much though. Like that
Yeah.
that phrase that you just said.
Yeah, Mercury's in Gatorade. Yeah.
But I got like I was up late with my friends last night.
Yeah, but you were drinking.
We were drinking. Yeah, and I know the like drinking. Yeah. I got you and Diego. That's why we're doing it in the morning so that we can fucking.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody.
So we can. Good morning. What time is it?
It's like 3.
I was jamming super hard. And I was getting super high and like drinking and whatnot, and that probably affected it. But
No, it didn't. Probably it for sure.
It for sure did.
100%.
I didn't jerk off before I went to bed either.
God, that's such a nice ritual.
That usually helps. Do you jerk off in the morning or do you jerk off?
Depends on my
do you
libido for the
switch it
day.
up?
Sometimes both. Sometimes I'll slip in an afternoon.
Dude.
You don't have that drive?
No, I do. I mean, like I do it before shower. I do it before the shower.
I'd love it before a shower because then you just,
Lately, you know what's weird is like, dude, I have my boombox.
I have a little speaker in my shower.
Yeah, I have my little speaker, dude, and I'll post it up there, and I'll like watch like my Pornhub like in the shower.
Oh, I don't do that. Jesus Christ,
dude. I'll have my phone.
You have your phone in the shower.
But it's a way. It's like in other words, I'm just like holding it like with the thing on my. I know it's weird. It's very like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What's your water bill like?
I get free water.
Oh, that's right. You don't rent, or you do rent. You don't.
I got the best hookup in San Diego, I think.
No, everybody. The water's usually covered if you're renting.
But my rent, we're not going to tell anybody.
Right. No, my rent used to be cheap.
your rent was dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you're fucking.
You should see my mortgage is cheaper.
You can shut your mouth. You can shut your ass. Anyway, but what was I saying?
You're talking about jerking off in the shower, watching Pornhub.
Yeah.
And on a speaker, the iPhone speaker is not enough. You need your neighbors to hear this shit.
Oh man, it's just nothing like it though. Sometimes, I mean, anyway. So I'm more of a right before the shower guy.
Okay,
that's the usual. I was gonna say like, dude, in middle, God.
Oh, middle school.
I was.
It's like 8 hours a day.
Dude, I remember being dropped off like 6th grade, like from Catholic school.
You were jerking off in 6th grade?
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Wow.
I was a horny.
I was horny too, but I was such a good little Catholic boy. I didn't do it until like a year and a half later.
I was talking about I feel bad at this podcast because even I was earlier. I don't even know what to like. What's nowadays you got to worry about what you say because you don't want to come across like.
What did you do? You can't get me too'd for jerking off.
No, not that. But just like sounding like
too vulgar.
Yeah, but who gives a fuck, right? Because we all think this stuff, right?
Right.
This is morning drinking.
Yeah.
Drinkers.
Yeah.
Morning.
You stuff. Wait, was that?
No, that was me.
Oh, that was good. That was good. That was really good.
I tell you, man. But what I was going to say was,
you need to sign the sign, by the way.
Before I forget, this is something I would forget.
Yeah, sign the sign.
Can I do it right here?
Do it wherever. It's beautiful. Can you give me a Nicky Nick? Yeah, give me a Nicky Nick right there. Beautiful. Nicky Nick. Lovely. Patty.
Thanks, baby. I feel honored to have. I think you're onto something, though. I mean, if anything, this is very creative, like as opposed to like just being like fucking life fucking sucks, dude. Life just like that's what I do.
What kind of podcast you listen to?
That's what I is my podcast in my head.
Dude, life fucking
just fucking sucks.
Dude, listen, life sucks and life's good.
Yeah.
It is both.
It's the balance. Well, what I was gonna,
both.
yeah.
But go on what you were saying.
Oh well, no, I would get dropped off from like the most square family because they happened to live next to me, right?
Okay.
So I would carpool, and I would go like 6th grade in Catholic school. Would do like, I'd come home. They would drop me off. The most square family, they get awards. I would go straight to my mom. Would be gone. She would still be at work, and my dad was gone at that point. He passed away at that point.
Okay.
So it was just me and my mom and my brother, and I would be the only one there. And I'd go to watch the gnarliest porn. And I remember at one point just being like, I know this doesn't look right because I had my school clothes that said St. Columba.
Yeah.
And I was just going at it, like sweating, watching just like a gnarly like. Ooh. And I just remember being like, I literally just got dropped off by the Youngs. Yeah, that's their family. Like,
that's their real name.
John Young family or whatever. right? And I just watched
love that.
the
I don't have to-
gnarliest
I
hardcore
don't have to
porn.
bleep that. I love it.
Oh yeah. And I just remember being like, this is weird.
Right.
And it's my older brother though, because I like learned from my older brother because
He's like, watch me jack off, Nicky.
yeah,
Nick.
like Nick, this is what you're gonna be doing in the next 10 minutes. No, dude, because my brother would get in trouble all the time.
For
And, like,
jacking off?
no, like just like he would smoke weed, like, you know, drink, and like he had porn videos. So
Okay,
like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
me and
We always
I
like-
was the house to go to. He's like, let's go to Nick's get the porn videos. My mom is gonna fucking shit her pants.
Well, she doesn't
One
have to
time,
listen to this.
Dude, this
I don't know how open you are with your mom. My mom's not listening to this shit. I'll tell you
No,
that.
I'm not gonna send her this shit. But if she ever did, like, if morning drinkers,
Right.
becomes
I'll have your mom on here. She'll Patty right there,
Yeah.
right on there.
Dude, one time I was at a sleepover freshman year, like in high school.
So
and
we're done with jacking off?
My mom calls me,
Oh god.
and I'm with my friend. She's like, "Guess where I'm at?" I'm like, "What?" She's like, "I'm at the computer store."
Oh shit.
And she's like, "Guess what's wrong with the computer?" I'm like, "What?"
Viruses.
There's 45 gigabytes of porn on here. And I was like, "What?"
so then she already does.
And I was like, Mom, look.
You blame brother?
It's not two. And she's like, you know how fucking embarrassing this is? He's like, the guy, I came back and picked it up, and he said, ma'am, it's not the emails. It's
porn.
There's a lot of porn on
You
there.
got the porn.
And she's like, you know how humiliated I was? And I was just like, Mom, I'm sorry.
22 and a half are Matt.
Yeah.
All right.
Me and Matt I was like, Matt fucking did it too. Like, it was just,
Yeah. Why would she call you first?
because I'm the easier child. So like, Matt, my brother is like, he's
Got an attitude.
no, he just doesn't, he's quiet. He's quiet. Like, he doesn't give you as much. He's not as like outspoken.
So if she were to scold him, he would just be like, all right.
No, he's a stud. Like he's I think he's hard to, because you're like, why does that guy like me?
I've only met him like twice.
He's just kind of quiet, and like
Right.
I think for people that don't like him, they're like, does he hate me? Like, and
Yeah.
I think it makes people want to get him to know him better, and he's like, dude, fuck off. Like he just doesn't give a fuck, and it
Listen,
makes people confused.
He's already my favorite.
yeah, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So he just doesn't like people. He
Okay.
hates people. So he doesn't like people. That was good, like
That was
phrasing.
great.
Right?
Like no.
Yeah,
he
he
just
hates
like he fucking hates people.
So I think my mom just talks to me because I'm like, I communicate better with her. Like,
Right.
We have similar personalities. So like I give her more dialogue than Matt
Right.
does. So
Yeah.
she'll probably talk to me like, what the fuck is this about?
Would you say Matt probably takes after your dad then?
No, because my dad was he was super outgoing too. Like I think
Okay.
Matt, he's just like he's like more like an oddball. He's just
Okay.
a little black sheep.
He's the black sheep.
He's
Then.
that black sheep.
Yeah, when you guys were all young.
That's what I'm saying. When
The
we're talking
three of
about,
you would
was that
probably
what
be-
you're referring to? Is like, so when I went to college, I was lucky. Like and I feel weird about this because I feel like I shouldn't have done that, but I feel like it's wrong. Like I went to grad school too because I had grants because my dad died related to serving in Vietnam,
yeah.
and what happens is the government gives
Yeah.
gives grants,
Agent Orange subsidies.
Agent Orange
Yeah.
subsidies for school.
Right.
And it's like conflicting because I'm like, all these fucking all my friends that are struggling. And one time this one
But
kid,
do they have dads?
no, I know, but like one time this one kid in grad school, he's like, doesn't that make you feel weird that like your dad, but he said it in such an asshole way. Like,
Right.
and then after he was like, I'm sorry, that was total dick. He was like,
Yeah, he probably just didn't know how to phrase it.
he was one of those awkward guys that
Right.
was like, didn't understand what was
I
going on.
mean, that is an odd question to ask.
It was. I was really like,
That's
did you really
definitely-
just fucking do that?
That's something that bypassed.
Yeah, and he was like,
yeah, the
I'm
filter.
sorry, that was fucked up.
Yeah.
Like he stopped himself before I
Right.
had to say it, but I remember that stuck with me.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I was like, anyway, but I was lucky to have those opportunities to go. But yeah, it's like that. It's a weird conflict, and I think too maybe that's why me and my mom are close because like I didn't have that, and
Did
my
your brother go to college?
Yeah, he went to college
Okay.
too. My brother too, like it fucked him up more. So maybe that's why he's quieter.
I was gonna say it's
because
probably
he was
some
at
trauma.
he was 16 when that shit happened to him.
Oh, he's significantly older.
Yeah. Well, no, he's 2.5 years older than me.
Oh, I thought you were
I
10 when your father.
I was 14 and
Oh.
he was 16.
Okay.
And it just fucked. And he had his class were assholes. That's another thing. I had good friends. He had
Right.
like his class were just like it was the classic douchebag class.
Right.
Like the shit you see in the movies, like the bro douchebags, the dorks.
I just watched a fucking stupid movie, but we'll get into that.
Idiocracy.
No, I own Idiocracy.
You love that movie, right? Didn't we reference that? Didn't you reference that a couple times? Well, we're fucking Idiocracy with this whole last 4 years and the.
Well, yeah, for sure. This past 4 years. But anyway, continue with your father.
No, I'm saying like that. That's pretty much it. I was saying that like when you were talking about going to school about like having
No debt. After.
No debt is like that. That's why I didn't have debt.
Right.
That's why I didn't have debt, and I felt.
But
bad.
you feel guilty. Yeah.
I feel guilty. I absolutely feel guilty because I know all these people that are working their asses off, that are like trying to fucking pay off school just to get it. It's just weird. It just doesn't make sense.
Right, but like I said, potentially, I don't know their situation.
Right. Everyone's. I know.
They may have their debt.
Exactly. Yeah. And I would choose to have my father over. Like,
right. And
subsidies. To
listen, grass is always greener. You know,
unless you go to TGI Fridays on the
what?
I don't know. Just thought of Andy Dick and
old school. That's right. Oh my god!
I just thought of that right when you said that. Unless you go to TGI Fridays and you get herpes from the waiter.
Mind the stepsules.
Yeah,
he's doing
this penis is gonna suck itself.
Yeah.
What did you say? Or this banana? That's such a good movie, dude.
I love that movie. I own that one too.
It's a good one. Do you watch DVDs or do you on it? Like, are you a streamer?
Everything's iTunes.
The thing too is that for the people that don't know this, I didn't know this. I'm a fucking Office addict. I thought when Office went to Peacock,
everybody went to Peacock.
You have to go to Peacock.
No.
I'm not gonna buy another streaming site. And I did reviews. It's not even, I hear it's not even worth it. Peacock.
Most of them aren't. They're just doing it because everyone's doing it, and it's only going to become cable.
Well, they obviously had a huge contract because they knew that if they got Office and Parks and Rec to go to Peacock, then they're going to get all the people to stream that don't know to buy it on iTunes. Like you told me, that's what I'm telling people.
I found it really, really odd that because Peacock is NBC, Friends used to be on NBC. I find it odd that HBO owns Friends.
It's not on Netflix anymore?
No, they took that shit off before The Office.
No shit.
Yeah, it's on HBO, and it's because I think it's a Warner Brothers thing, and maybe there's like some sort of Warner's might own HBO or something. That might be the reason. But I remember Friends was on NBC.
Yeah.
But it's if you go to Peacock, you're not going to get Friends. So if you want to watch Friends,
I have HBO Max though. I didn't know that.
But if you want to watch Friends, you have to have HBO. So what I'm saying is that all these companies now are releasing their own streaming service. It's no different now than cable.
Why don't they? So how come it's not? So Spotify. What? There's 3. How many streaming? There's like 4, right? There's Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, and is there one more?
There's a shit ton.
No, but streaming services though, like the major ones though.
Well, the major original is obviously Netflix, and then
no, music. I'm talking about
music.
Like, how come they're not doing that? How come they're not doing like what they're doing with music? Like one main fucking. Is it just because there's all these different companies that have different stakes and different new?
So what I found out, one, these companies also pay their artists differently.
Yeah, it's like it's a different business model.
I found out through Jesse.
Jesse is like starting. He's really.
He's balls deep. I've learned.
He's like really getting into like the logistics of things.
Of everything.
Yeah.
Right? He actually, I had no idea this company was even still successful. Napster pays artists more than any other streaming service.
I don't even know how. What?
Yeah, Napster, the original. Remember,
there's people that are still using Napster.
Original
Napster.
Yeah. Obviously, they've updated their model. They've updated their model because it's now a paying service.
That's weird. I thought I would see ads for that.
Right, you don't. That's why I was surprised.
I haven't talked about it at all.
I know, and I heard through he's like, no, Napster, which is like I said, the original, looks like a fucking Mewtwo head. Remember?
Yeah.
Pays the artists the most. And then I know Spotify actually is dog shit. They don't pay the artists like anything. But they're the most well-known, and I feel like their whole platform is really user-friendly and really, really, their algorithm's kind of like...
That's where I downloaded all my porn.
Dope. You downloaded your porn on Spotify?
No, Napster.
Oh, Napster?
Right?
You didn't use LimeWire?
Oh yeah, I use LimeWire.
Kazaa?
Oh, those are different.
Morpheus? Do you remember these?
Morpheus. It's like that's such a good porn
I was
streaming. I was a Napster.
I was.
No, wait. I thought Napster you could fucking download.
I would
porn.
never. I mean, you could
download
music,
whatever you wanted.
Yeah,
It was a download
I found
hub.
it too slow.
Yeah.
I used the other ones.
I was intrigued as a kid. It was.
Let me tell you, Britney Spears, I'm a slave for you.
What do you think about?
Yeah.
Don't you love that progression? The progression itself is super dope.
Let me tell you, when she looks into the camera at the end, when she's got all, and then she's sweating, she's like,
she.
Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about,
dude. I'm getting like a semi just thinking of her right.
Yeah. Quarter
She's
chub.
gorgeous. She was
not anymore.
I feel bad. I mean, this whole Britney free Britney movement? What'd you think? I didn't watch. You know what? I stopped watching it because I was like, you know what?
I got bored
because I know like that she's fucked up and they like.
But I don't really get all the hate. People, dude, I saw a tweet.
I don't get why is she in a conservatorship? Like what happened?
Well,
like,
I get that.
But like what? I don't get it. Like did I miss something? Did she do something really crazy?
You didn't pay attention.
Other than that, she shaved her head.
I mean, she was kind of bonkers.
She was losing her shit.
She was kind of bonkers.
Really losing her shit.
Yeah.
I mean, she looks crazy in some of these Instagram videos.
Dude, I don't think anyone that attains that type of fame
is gonna be normal.
Is gonna be normal for one, and two, at that age.
Yeah.
In particular. What do you think? Why do you think Justin Bieber looks?
She was one of the first people that had to deal with it's like with the paparazzi and like how like they started realizing like maybe this isn't good for.
So they were bashing on Justin Timberlake because he used that whole breakup as a catapult.
Cry me a river.
Yeah. Which I
found literally it looked like Britney Spears. He had a double that looked just like her in the video.
Which I found like I didn't understand how they said it was misogynistic to do that though.
No, I don't get. I don't understand.
They're attaching this shit to misogyny because it's a guy that did it, but at the same time
because he's coming out more on top than she is probably.
Yeah. So is Taylor Swift for doing the exact same thing for the past 10 years
for a woman. That is all about like. Go ahead.
Yeah, why is that any different?
No, I was gonna say I think it's funny for a woman that complains about like misogyny so much. She has banged a lot of fucking.
She's banged a lot of dudes,
a lot of celebrities, and had like a relationship with like every.
She does it for material. Yeah, she 100% does it for material. You listen to her songs. I think she's like nominated for like best new album or whatever. I'm gonna listen.
I mean, I'll play a good amount of Taylor Swift songs for cover band purposes.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But what's the difference between what Timberlake did, what he did at first, and because he's a guy?
Because Britney Spears, I guess, because he was with Britney Spears, and she, I mean,
no, because
she got really,
because she looks crazy. You ever gone to her Instagram?
No, that's what I'm saying. She looked crazy. I'm saying I think the reason why he's getting so much flack is because he comes out on top, and she's for whatever reason like the way she is right now.
Yeah, because he was able to deal with shit.
There was a couple things they were talking about that where he sounded like doing one of these interviews where he like was sounding misogynistic or whatever. But it's like, dude, I don't know. I mean,
what did he say?
Something about
women
like
suck and they should
always be paid. Whatever. And I'm like, I mean, how does that not happen? How does that not slip or whatever? Like he was dating her. How would they not have sex with each other?
Right.
And why are we thinking that it's so weird that
but
he
see,
said
how is that misogynistic?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, why is that such a surprise is what I'm trying to say.
Right. It's not misogynistic.
I think it's because she just got wrecked. Like in this,
I'm sure
we're seeing the repercussions in real time. Like you said, we're gonna look at her Instagram and we're like, damn, dude, like she looks, like, even the way she's putting her makeup on and stuff. I'm like,
she's
a little, like,
crazy.
Cry right before she.
I still like her though, but she's crazy. She's out of her mind, dude.
I feel bad
look
for
at
her.
that. That does not look good.
She looks younger there than. Go to the one where she's that one right there in the middle. That one freaks me out. Where she's showing her body and her vid. Can you hear it, please?
Her voice. The voice is what's weird. It's
Sounds weird.
it's because it's like she's still stuck in childhood. Like she's
exactly.
trying
It
to.
sounds. It's like.
It's so odd, dude.
Yeah, her voice. I'm really confused with her voice. Like, why is her voice so high pitched now?
Is
that
that's
on
why
purpose?
because that's why they have the conservatorship, dude. Like she's not well.
And it's our fault.
I didn't do anything. What did I do? I just
No, I mean, like,
I just
it's just
jerked off to her music videos. What the hell did I do?
Baby One More Time. I mean, I can't believe she was
I
what
mean, she was like 15.
15, dressing
know what?
like we're.
She's older than me. So the fact that I was still doing stuff to that, it doesn't matter because she's older than me.
No, she was 15 in that.
I think she was like 15.
No way, dude.
Bro, I will look that up right now. See where it
She
gets
ha-
a little crazy is if you were like,
Wow.
if you were older, let's say
What
you
the
were-
hell is that right there?
this one with the dude.
That looks like an infection.
It's some weird ass art.
Okay. So it's
some
just
weird
an
art.
eye with flowers.
Watch.
I just thought it looked like pink
We're
eye.
asking Britney Spears' age.
When did she? How old was she?
Oh.
The baby one more time.
She's
video?
39. So Britney Spears, Hit Me Baby.
Hit me, baby, one more time. Age.
Hit Me Baby one more time. Age 16. So I was close. So 16 years old.
See,
Dude, imagine you're in your 20s and you're baiting it, watching that video, and you're
How-
like,
how- like,
oh, she's 16.
how is that like nowadays? It seems
you
so
can't-
like you would never do that
We've gone. You know why? We flew too close to the sun.
because too many guys.
No, we flew
have-
too close to the sun.
because of Harvey Weinstein.
What I mean is that this country has
I look like I'm fucking wearing.
fucking let them out,
This
dude.
is like the perfect.
Let them out.
Welcome, ladies.
Yeah, let them out.
Hi.
What I'm saying is that for the founding of this country was on puritanical beliefs. We were like very, very conservative.
Yeah.
And what happened is as we got in, especially in the 60s and 70s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, got a little wild. Things,
Wait, a little while.
they really pushed the envelope a little too fast. Whereas Europe had been doing it now for like hundreds of years.
Yeah.
Where they're sexually ahead of us. And what
Menage a
happened?
trois.
Yeah. What happened is we flew too close to the sun and we were releasing things like this and I'm a slave for you. I'm going to bring it back because I'm a slave for you is ridiculous. And you watch that and you're like, oh my God. But now you're having a generation where it's like, yo, let's dial it back. Let's reel it back in.
I'm a slave for you. Like think of that like the lyrics though. I'm a slave for you.
I know.
It's just like wow, Britney.
Combining civil rights
She was really
and
trying.
sexuality.
She was really trying to let people know that like I'm not.
She's
I'm
not-
I'm
she's-
not a Brit.
She's
I'm
not a girl,
Disney.
not yet a woman.
See, that I remember laughing so much at those lyrics. I'm like, how do you sing that without like laughing at your?
Right.
Not yet a girl, not yet a woman.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
was
just like what the
right
fuck?
on the nose.
What are you? Right on the nose.
Yeah.
That's such a funny phrase. What and then what's that one movie, The Crossroads, where she was in?
That's where the song was like a hit. Yeah. Love it.
and then she had
All those girls aren't doing anything anymore. I think the only one that's doing Christina Aguilera. She's like a judge on something, right? Or is that not going on anymore? I don't even know.
I don't watch those shows, but the one
don't
chick,
either.
the actress in that one movie though, the chick with the freckles, the one that plays the baby mama for Eminem in 8 Mile. It's like kind of hot, but like not hot.
But she wasn't a
she's like
singer?
white trash hot.
She wasn't a singer.
No, she wasn't a singer. She was.
Brittany Murphy, isn't that her name?
No, not Brittany Murphy. No, the other chick.
What are you talking about?
Look up
8 Mile?
Crossroads.
Oh, I thought we were talking about 8 Mile.
Well, she's in 8 Mile too, but not
Let's do
Brittany
8
Murphy.
Mile.
Oh, sorry, Brittany
cast.
Murphy was the chick that Eminem had sex with before Brittany Murphy. That chick on the go right, Taryn. That chick.
I don't even know who this is. Taryn Manning? Who the fuck is that?
She's in Crossroads. She has a weird.
Right, but I was talking about like the singers.
No, I know.
Like Christina Aguilera, Britney
I was saying
Spears.
that I've seen her in a show. I think Christina Aguilera. Yes, I did see her
Because
do.
what happened to Mandy
She's a
Moore?
judge. She's like a mom now.
But see what I'm saying? Like,
She's just like
I'm done.
you know who's gorgeous? Lindsay Lohan.
Was.
No, not Lindsay. Hillary Duff. I'm sorry. That was totally different.
She's kind of
Hillary
bounced back
Duff.
as a nice mom.
She's really like she's
pretty.
a girl that
She's
she's
cute.
like the look I want that.
Back then, I thought she had some broad shoulders. I wasn't really.
You're
It
right.
was a little fullbacky.
She
Yeah.
No, she looked like a water polo player.
Yes.
That's what
yes.
she looked like. To
Yes.
me. You ever look at the water polo players where
I didn't
they have
want
like
to.
nice bodies, but like they have like really broad shoulders,
Yeah.
and it's almost intimidating. I don't have the thick.
Yeah.
I don't got that.
I know.
And
I was not into that.
scary.
I was like, you would not be a cheerleader.
She'd slap the shit out of
And
me.
if you were a cheerleader, you're at the bottom of the pyramid
Yeah.
because you're the base.
She was broad, and now
Yeah.
she's. I mean,
Now she looks nice.
well, you know, this is what happens. Is like when you get older, you fill out a little bit. You lean out.
I
you
think
fill
she
out.
hired a nice personal trainer. Was like, hey, how do I trim these puppies out? And he was like,
She's like a mom now. She's a full mom. Anyway, I
No.
follow her, and I'm like, damn. I was looking at the other, and I was like, she is gorgeous.
she's very pretty.
The Lizzie McGuire show. Did you watch that? Gordo.
No. I watched maybe a couple episodes. It wasn't for me, but I was familiar, because
Were you a Disney guy?
I was an Even Stevens kid.
I loved Even Stevens.
Absolutely.
Shia LaBeouf. I love that dude, even though he's getting
bonkers too
he's getting flat, like he's getting fucked right now by
with the whole
everything.
abuse.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't know what he
he's got
sounds
issues.
like he's got issues.
He
He
for sure
sounds
got
like he's got issues. But I think
I've
he's brilliant.
seen some interviews, and he's a little crazy.
I think he's brilliant though. I think he's super talented.
He's a good actor. Yeah,
I like it. Did you see Honey Boy?
I haven't seen it.
I think it's
Wait,
good.
is it Honey Boy or Peanut Butter Falcon? Are those two different?
Those are two different ones. Peanut Butter and Falcon is the one with he hangs out with the Down syndrome
retarded-
kid.
The
Yeah.
R-word
Why,
kid.
2021.
Yeah, R-word kid.
Yeah. The R-word.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's in that, but the Honey Boy, FKA Twigs. How do you say your name? Is it Fucka?
I thought it was FKJ. Is that someone else? FKA Twigs. I think you're right. You know
That's the black chick that is also
Right.
saying
Yeah, that he-
allegations. She was in that movie.
and that he abused her or was like
And
verbally abusive.
Yeah,
something like that.
I don't even can't keep up with all these chicks. Like I don't even know
care.
these chicks.
I don't care anymore.
I know. I'm just saying.
and
you
I'm
know.
sorry if that happened to you. I don't have the
I
capacity.
mean, what
It's
were
too
you
many.
thinking getting with Shia LaBeouf? I mean, someone would be like, "What? That's." I get. See, that sounds. I feel bad saying that because they're like, "Listen,
I can't.
that means that I can't get with anybody," and what we're supposed to expect that from a guy. It's like,
Right.
no, you shouldn't. No one should do anything.
I'm gonna bring
harmful.
it around. I'm gonna reel this in. Check this out.
He just sounds like a nut. Is all I'm saying.
He probably is. And I'm sorry for her. I feel bad. That sucks. No one should be put through that. However, I'm gonna bring this back to one of Bill Burr's bits.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Do you remember when he talked? He has a bit about this. Not about that.
When is it
specific-
okay?
No. He,
I was thinking of that though.
that's a good one too. He talks about because one of the
How is your ice cube saying? I think it's because I'm holding it.
yeah
Is it because I'm holding it?
let it. There's a coaster, man. Let it rest.
It does feel nice to just go like this though.
It's nice sound. It's a nice
I'm gonna
sound.
pour one more little thing. But I mean, it's during the day. If I'm gonna drink, it's gonna be right now.
It's-
It's
well,
Sunday.
It's morning drinkers.
Morning.
This is what we do.
drinkers, even though
I'm gonna tell you this story. So check this out.
You just tell it while I'm. Oh,
Yeah.
Wow, speaking of the devil.
What, Bill Burr's hitting you up?
No.
Sir Billiam Burr has a bit regarding Rihanna and Chris Brown. And remember when Chris Brown beat the shit out of her?
Yeah.
And this whole bit is essentially asking a question. What did she say? You know, because the fact of the matter is more often than not, there isn't some dude just randomly. Yeah, because he's like, I'm gonna butcher. Yeah, I'm gonna butcher the bit, but essentially he's like, they weren't just driving down the street, and she's like, oh hey, 31 flavors, and he just starts fucking bashing her. It's like that doesn't, like, what did she say?
I mean, I hear she's a bitch to work with. I've heard that.
See, I bet, and
I mean, Chris Brown fucked her.
he fucked her shit up, and that is really really wrong.
Yeah, it's horrible.
you don't-
I can't believe like.
You don't just hit people.
I can't believe after one shot he'd be like, "No, I'm gonna give 4 more."
Yeah.
I think 4
Yeah,
more.
the ref hasn't pulled me off.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Oh, this is not UFC.
Yeah. My bad. Herb, where are you at? I'm gonna fucking keep wailing.
That's the one thing I don't get. Is like I would just be like, it just. I mean, but then you black out. I mean, he has rage problems.
Oh, for sure.
Seems like he has rage
But
problems.
you haven't heard from it since. He's been with chicks since. Where's the rage? What did she say?
What do you think she's? Yeah.
Exactly. And I'm gonna bring this to another comic because Patrice O'Neal, rest in peace. He says this about white women, Rihanna is not obviously.
Patrice O'Neal. I'm trying to remember his name or his face. Patrice O'Neal. Rest in
He's
peace.
phenomenal, bro. Anyway, Patrice has a bit where he says, where he's talking about white women, and he says, you white women say shit that'll fucking get you killed.
Dude, yes.
Because-
I remember that. Wait. He died
Years ago, like 2012.
I'm tripping out. Let me just look this.
Literally
up.
almost like 10 years ago,
Patrice
dude.
O'Neal.
Literally almost
Sorry,
10 years
my
ago.
bad. Damn.
Yeah. He was on The Office, too.
I love this guy.
Yeah, he was on The Office.
How did he die?
Bro, look at him. He was massive. The
No,
diabetes.
he was not that heavy, bro.
Dude was pushing like 4 bills for sure, dude. The diabetes.
Dude, tell your girlfriend to shut up.
Yeah.
Damn.
Diabetes.
He passed away. Poor fuck. That
Hey,
sucks.
man.
I
Like,
did not know
like I
that.
said, like 10 years ago.
I'm my bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Okay, so check this out. Patrice had a little bit of a bit where he would talk about how black women say shit that'll get them mushed or hit. White women say shit that'll get them killed.
Yeah. That makes sense to me, of course.
100%. Now,
Some of the white, I have white privilege.
yeah, and
You
he
know that.
well,
Some of these fucking women.
well,
that-
he talks about they say shit that just fucking cuts deep.
I know. They think they could get away with it.
And that brings it back to Bill Burr's thing where he's just like, you don't think like you have those thoughts? Like, of course you have those thoughts. Like, no man talks like how a woman will talk sometimes to another man and just think they're not going to get hit.
Yeah.
Like, you don't say that.
No, I get it. Like when
Yeah.
you really think about it, you're like, God, dude, you're gonna get your ass kicked
Right.
by a female, not
Yeah.
me. You know what I mean? But I'm saying like the things they say are like, dude, did you fucking really just
Yeah.
say that?
If that was a dude that said that
I
to
would
you,
beat.
it's
the
like,
I
yeah.
would want to fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, it's game on.
I want to throw hands. or
Yeah,
something,
it is
right?
game on. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I've had one girlfriend that was like,
So what did FKA say? I'm sorry.
what do you? Well, dude, I don't
Team
know.
Shy, here we go. No, I'm just
Team
playing.
Shy.
That's fucked up.
Team
That's fucked
Shy.
up.
I mean, I love his intensity as an actor, but
He's a
yeah, he
phenomenal
seems
actor.
like a fucking like he's just got baggage. I mean,
Oh,
he's a child actor, dude. Like all these
never
child
make-
actors are all fucked.
except Jason Bateman. He seems normal.
Jason Bateman.
He's normal, and I love the man.
He was a child actor. Yeah, I saw him in LA. I saw him in LA, like walking up to a restaurant, and I was like,
Yeah,
I love Jason Bateman.
yeah. And he's
And
just
he-
wearing Dockers or something. Probably.
He's just with his
Yeah.
kids,
Yeah,
quiet as fuck.
yeah.
You
I'm gonna
know,
fucking
wait-
burst. Keep talking about Jason Bateman. I need to
Wait-
piss.
Waiting. I'll go next. You'll tag me out here. Jason Bateman. I was walking in. I'll tell you while you're pissing as if you're here, but you're not. Walking to go to this restaurant, and I had my glasses on. And he's there, and he's just waiting in the line at this breakfast spot. And he's staring at me as I'm walking in. I was with my girlfriend though, and she was really I thought she was beautiful. So maybe he was looking at me because he's like, who the fuck is that chick? You know, is he with that chick or whatever? But he was staring at me as I was walking up, and I was like, that's fucking Jason Bateman. As I was walking in. And I got a little starstruck because, dude, that guy is fucking gangster. I love him as an actor. What's that one show that he's in? Well, that one's great. Love that one. But the new one, the dark one, Ozark. That is really good. It's a good one. Keeps me on my toes. That's one that I watched too quickly. I'm like, holy shit, I've watched all their seasons already. I gotta wait for the next one. It's so good. And he's great. Yeah, he was Teen Wolf. Do you know that? No. He was Teen Wolf too. Jason Bateman was. Both of them were. Yeah. He was, I think, the second one. He was the guy that played the boxer. The one where he was the boxer instead of the basketball player. And yeah, that movie was dope too. Have you been watching South Park at all? There's like Brian's taking a piss right now. At least you're not shitting. No, the thing is, while I'm here. Oh, I wish this thing was on because I can go. I know. I'm back in. Is it out of battery? That means it's out of battery.
Yeah, I was, dude.
Can you please come prepared next time? When
Fuck
I
off.
come here?
Fuck off. I was sitting and taking a piss so I could hear you. I was, I was doing like
You mean you don't do that?
normally.
Don't lie.
Dude, sometimes it's just nice.
Yeah, at least you weren't fucking. At least, Are you a loud pooper? Like,
What?
Like when you poop, do you just like? Does it go?
No.
Like, is it like pretty? Is it like? Are you pretty?
It's never pretty.
Maybe it's because you eat better than I do.
No, dude.
When I eat an apple, it just comes out like that.
God, I wish I would kill for your bowel movements. Are you kidding me?
I've got
That
great
simple?
bowel movements. I like poop after every time I eat.
Aw.
That's great, right?
No, see, I have horrible ones.
That's so cute. That's a clip. That would be a fucking. Like I poop like that. Poop every time after I eat. Oh.
No, man, like, dude, I found out because I've had issues for a while. I found out a couple years back.
You think?
Yeah. I found out a couple years back I have what they call a tortuous colon.
Excuse me?
Right?
That's what the doctor said to you?
Yes.
Wait, the doctor said
it's a legit thing. I can.
He said you have a torturous colon.
Oh, I've had.
That's what it's called.
I've had plenty of.
I said in the years of medical documentation of words and descriptions. You've
never heard
the
of
best one you got. Tortuous
colon.
Jesus Christ!
Boom! Look at that.
What a way to like.
An intestinal disorder causing pain in the belly.
So it's a form of irritable bowel syndrome.
It's a form of. So it's like.
Yes.
But like, these are related health conditions. Sorry. Redundant makes the distinction that a tortuous colon is one that has excessive amount of sharp bends. So the way they described it to me, because obviously
sharp poop bends.
No, so basically, they said they described it because I've had a colonoscopy.
Really?
Yeah, I've had a bunch of like little.
Did you like it?
No. Well, I was out.
Oh wow.
Well, you're not out, but you're like heavily sedated.
Are you allowed to be like I want to feel all of it if you wanted to? If you're like swing that way. Well, what if you're like really into that stuff? You know, you're a gay guy and you're like I don't.
You're
want
Michael Scott right now. You're
sedatives.
Michael Scott when he asked Oscar to come in. He's like, tell me what to expect.
Well, it's like sedative.
Yeah. No, thank you. I'll take this just fine.
I think I'm good.
He's like, I have the lube already.
Astro lube. Here we go.
Yeah. So the doc actually said, so like if this is your colon, it's not this big or thick. It's twisted.
Oh, he did an Indian burn.
Yeah.
Indian burn.
I have an Indian burn colon.
Wow.
And
sucks.
I'm sorry, Native American burn colon.
Oh,
We have to be politically correct here.
Why? I used to think.
Yeah. Or First Nation if you're Canadian. I have a First Nation colon. It's like that. So as a result, I don't poop after every meal.
Do you like a morning late night type of guy? Or?
I'll do it like once a day in the morning.
It's good. At least you got something out.
I get something out, but there are some times where nothing.
What about when you travel though? When you go on tour?
It's awful.
Right. You can't.
That's why I'm really strict with what I eat too.
When you go on the road.
Yeah, anytime.
Because otherwise you can't shit.
Yeah,
And then you'll like be on stage.
and you're legit irritable.
And then you'll be like, it's coming now.
But no, it's not even that. It's just that I'll be angry. Like I'll get fucking angry because I'm in constant.
That's typical though.
Because I'm in constant pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's typical though, constipation when you travel.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like an additive.
Or the
Plus,
opposite.
In addition, oh God.
Yeah, road ass is a real thing.
Yeah, it's like that's hard. I mean,
because you asked if I was a loud pooper. That's what started this conversation.
loud pooper.
Yeah, you asked if I shit loud.
I'm loud.
What?
I think I'm loud.
Like it's just like coming out loud, or you're just like, oh yeah. Like,
here it comes.
Like, what is,
No, like the natural sounds
It's
of
like-
me as
like,
of my
shoom.
yeah.
Just like,
I'm very forceful.
oh,
Not in a bad way. Just like
you're a pusher.
push her when you need that extra push.
Wow.
You know.
If I push, it's like automatic hemorrhoid for sure.
Oh no, I'm good. I find that sweet spot where it's not too much, but it's
Right.
like we got to get it out of here.
Yeah, and you pinch a nice loaf. It's just like clips at the end.
Not all the time.
Not all the time.
All the time.
You get
It's like,
it gets smeared.
ladies,
cheeks
you
on.
like it?
So
Ladies,
you got
loving this?
you get some mud flaps, don't you?
Mud
yeah,
flaps?
yeah,
That's a funny term. Mud flaps,
yeah.
dumper. I
Yeah.
think if you call like booties or butts like dump
Crap
truck.
pillows.
That's a little abrasive. I like.
That's a little abrasive.
I've tried to find like the humor, like dumpers,
Yeah,
dump trucks.
Dump trucks is
Dump
a classic.
trucks,
That's
that's a
shout out to Cisco.
Cisco.
She had dumps like a truck.
Nice. Dump trucks. That's good. Dumper, I think, just sounds funny. Turd cutter is pretty. That's
Turd
closer
cutter's
to
good.
what you're.
Turd cutter is a classic.
Classic. The crack. The
crap pillows.
That's It's just.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I'm gonna totally use that one. I think it'll work.
Yeah. Hey, spread them, toots. Let me see these crap pillows.
Hey, how you doing?
You got some mud flaps here too, huh?
That's hopefully the only proper, appropriate way to do that is if you have that accent.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, mud flaps? Let me see that asshole.
I feel like that's the only.
Hey, how
way.
you doing?
That's
My
the
name's
only-
Gino.
Yeah.
Let me see those mud flaps. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's great.
You're right. It is abrasive.
That's good.
It is
Mud
abrasive.
flaps.
Yeah.
I mean, this is good for skits.
Sure.
I've been talking about skit. I mean, you've seen me do a couple.
You've been doing it for a while.
Been doing the.
I used to do them in high school.
I specialize in women. Moms, like
Okay.
I specialize in like dressing up like an old lady.
Yeah.
Mom.
One of my favorites that you do is
The purse?
Your impression of your mom.
My mom
watching the Oscars.
Oh, that was a good one. That
was
one
a
actually one of
real
my
good-
better ones.
That was a really good one because you're holding like a martini glass.
I
at
wish
the
I had
end.
more followers. I wish I had like.
You're
more,
not active enough on it.
I need to be more active. Right.
Let's
right.
do it.
More consistent.
We'll fucking shoot one right now.
Consistency is good. That's
Give
what I
me
hear.
give me one right now. Give me one right now.
What's the scenario?
Whatever. Your
Did you
mother taking a shit? Or is that too close to home?
mother taking a shit?
It doesn't have to be your
Mom!
mother.
Mom, come on, we're ready to go. Hold on 1 minute, please. Hold on. Hey, did you close the door in the back? Did you close all the windows? No, Nick, you know that there's been break-ins here. Did you close the windows? Yes, I did it.
Wait. No, I'm gonna be Nick. You be your mom.
Did you close all the windows?
Yes, Mom. I closed all the windows.
Well, I hear a breeze. Are you sure? Did you put the wooden stick?
I don't know what to tell you. Did you break wind? Is that the breeze you're
We're
feeling?
not talking about me. Shut up. The windows. Don't talk about me. I'm not in the bathroom.
Yes.
Okay. I'm almost done.
Gonna break my keyboard. What the hell are you doing? You blow drying your hair?
I'm almost done. Shut up. So she does. She does a lot. It should be one of those like. And I add. She doesn't sound as like Jewish New Jersey.
I know, but it's always
But I
fun.
give a little extra.
Isn't she from Chicago?
She's from Chicago.
That's
I could do a
completely
Chicago
different accent. Yeah. They usually say
completely different.
It's Midwest, and they say
but she
water.
doesn't have a Midwest accent.
Does she
doesn't
say water?
have-
Does she say pop?
No, she doesn't. She sounds like she's from California. She sounds normal.
She's been out here too long.
Exactly. She's an actress, dude. She
You're right.
sounds neutral.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know how like when people from New York, they don't like the New York accent when you're an actress. They want you to get rid of it. They want you to be as neutral
Well, they sound
as
uneducated
possible.
as fuck.
They want you to be as neutral as possible.
Right.
They don't want So the people, if you have a fucking New York accent, you can't go to an audition. Hi, I'm auditioning for the.
Unless you're Leah Remini.
Wait, who?
You don't know who that is?
Say the name again.
Leah Remini or Remini?
Remini.
Yeah,
Leah,
Remini.
wait, who is
Remini.
that? Remini sounds familiar.
Yeah. Leah Remini. I first noticed
Leah
her
Remini.
in Saved by the Bell. She was on.
Was she the gnarly Brooklyn, the black chick that has?
No, not
she's
black at all.
famous
This chick. She was. She really bashes Scientology.
Oh yeah, she
used
was
to
the
be in
Scientology.
Yeah. She first came into prominence. I think it was like Saved
Dude,
by the Bell.
I used to think she was so hot.
She was
back in
cracking.
the day.
She was super cracking back in the day. I will say that. But she was on King of Queens with Kevin
That's right.
James.
King of Queens.
But she's been in a few movies. She was actually also in Old School.
Oh yeah,
She's like a little cold out there, ain't Frank?
Oh yeah, she was.
She's the Frank's Will Ferrell's wife's friend.
Yeah, who's the actor that played Will Ferrell's wife?
I forget
or
her name.
his friend.
I forget her name.
No, the guy that was the Circuit City guy.
Oh yeah, Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
Vince Vaughn. Vince Vaughn. I love Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn. I
Vince
turned
Vaughn
into
is
his
a
dad
Chicago
chum
guy.
and love it.
Vince Vaughn is a Chicago guy. 100%. Has that
What's up
accent.
with Vince Vaughn though. He hasn't like not like who gives a fuck. I mean, he killed it. He's in terms of career, he's good. But I'm wondering, I
why
haven't
hasn't
seen
he
him
done
around.
anything?
Yeah, I haven't seen him around.
Well, I mean
He probably doesn't give a fuck.
that
It's fine.
frat pack era is kind of done. Like he's got to be 50 now, right?
Yeah, like
At
that
least.
humor. The humor.
How old do you think he is? How old do you think Vince Vaughn is?
55. No, 52.
Really?
52.
Okay, I could see 52. I don't think
52.
he's that old though. Let's see. 50 exactly. Wow.
That's really close.
Wow. That's Chicago. Look
His face looks so weird. Like he just looks
Dude,
like he's
that's
very
Chicago.
drawable character or illustratable character, whatever the fucking adverb.
He's going to be 51. He's 6'5". Wow. Dude, that right there, look at all the chins. That's beautiful.
Remember him?
That's
he
Chicago.
He was in Rudy.
Yeah.
Remember him?
Yeah,
He
he's the
freaked
quarterback.
out. He got all freaked out. He's like, or he got all mad. He's like, "This guy's playing like it's the Super Bowl."
Right.
Right? I remember being like, "That was."
You know who's also in Rudy? Who's his good friend?
Oh yeah, the guy, chef, guy that played
John Favreau, yeah.
John Favreau.
Yeah.
That guy's great. Love him.
Extremely.
He's also a great director. Writer.
Phenomenal director, writer. He's doing The Mandalorian. I don't know if you're in.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, you're not into Star Wars like I am.
just saw a guy that had the Mandalorian shirt in the marketplace before I came
Right.
here, and I reminded that. Oh, that's right. That's another show I don't watch.
It doesn't matter. If you're not a Star Wars nerd,
I think it's cool, but we were talking about that. You said I want to watch the Star Wars episodes like you
phenomenal.
told me how to watch them, but dude, it's kind of overwhelming. It's a lot.
it is a lot of
Lot
material.
I've seen the old ones though, but it's been years.
Yeah,
But
you revisit them. If you have Disney Plus, you revisit them.
Disney, I do have Disney Plus.
Then revisit them at any point.
Did you watch Soul?
I still haven't seen it.
Do you not want to watch that shit because it's too like sentimental, like kind of like the new Disney? Like there's a meaning behind every film.
You know, it's weird because I watched.
It's a little cheesy, but it's
sure.
sweet. It's a sweet film.
I never saw Coco either. Did you see
Me
Coco?
neither. I didn't really. I don't know why.
It's really more for Mexicans, from what I hear. I'm just saying, like.
I do remember they did the funny little bit where the woman takes the chanclas off. Chanclas.
See, yeah,
And I was remember like, oh, they're trying to be all funny with the grandma takes her fucking
dude.
sandals off.
I heard every fucking Mexican that saw it, fucking cried, and I was like, well, you know,
Are you not Mexican?
I am Mexican. Well, I'm American.
What's wrong with you?
I'm American. My mother's Mexican.
Well, did she see it?
Probably not.
I love the way. Probably not.
I mean, she probably would if I was like, hey, let's watch this, and she'd be, oh yeah, I heard about this, and it's like, well,
Does
yeah.
she have an accent?
I don't know. You want me to call her?
Yeah, call her.
You want me to call her?
Do it. Just see if she answers. We'll compare, and I'll be like, my mom's way cooler than your mom.
I mean, probably. Check this out.
How do you not have a case? Live on the edge much?
We've talked about this.
Christ, you haven't dropped it?
We've talked about.
You've never dropped it. I've dropped my phone 5 times since I've been here.
Wait, I'm looking. There's a mark right there. It's very unnoticeable,
Klutz, dude. I'm a klutz. You're not a klutz.
And
you a
then
klutz?
there's a bigger mark right here.
Do you break shit? Are you like I break shit all the time. Like I'm a dope. I'm like a Great Dane if I was a dog. I would just bump into shit.
I can see that
Be
actually.
like, hi, my name's Nick. How's it going?
I hear the way you walk around in here, and I feel like my neighbors downstairs are like, God damn it,
Really? You
Nick
think so?
Nick is here.
I mean,
Yeah.
way more than you, so I have more weight.
It
But
does-
I do have
but-
heavy
but-
heels.
but let me
Look
tell
at
you-
these calf muscles.
I know. Let me tell you something though,
Look at those
because
suckers.
Jesse was here as well, and Jesse's bigger than you.
He's a bear.
Yeah, but he doesn't walk as loud as you.
Really? Well, he's lighter on his feet.
Yeah, which you're
I'm
you're a
more
gymnast.
stompy.
You're a gymnast.
I'm more stompy. I know. I was.
You should be a little bit lighter foot. Come on.
But gymnast, heavy.
when they
lot of-
land after doing 1,000 flips in the
I
air,
know you're right. I don't know. I think I'm just like a loud. Like I need to watch. I think I'm just dynamically
right?
overwhelmed.
Let me call my mom.
Right.
Let me see if
What's your
she
mom's name?
Romy.
Romy.
Yeah, Romelia.
Ooh, that's sexy. Romelia.
That's nuts. That's not-
Romelia.
She's gonna call me the sweetie. Watch.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
so I'm talking with my friend right now, and he asked me if my mom had an accent, and I said I don't know because I'm used to your voice.
Hi, Romelia.
This is my friend.
Hi.
Here.
It's Nick.
His name's Nick.
Hi. Hi, Nick.
Hi, how are you? Your mom sounds really, really young.
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Oh my God, she sounds like she's like our age.
No,
She sounds like she's like 30 years old.
no.
How
No,
are you
not
doing?
quite. I'm doing well.
I called my mom and we were just trying to one up and be like, let's call your mom and see how she.
You call your mom?
Yeah, we're doing your son's podcast and I called my mom because we were talking about how tech savvy our moms were. We were comparing you to my mom.
I don't think I plug there. I'm very slow at that.
Really?
Yes.
But
yes.
but Brian said that like you work in the field where you actually do heavy communication and correspondence tech with people in your business.
Correct. I do. But I'm a little slow in that. I'm not gonna lie.
At least she's humble about it. She's humble. Your mom's humble. I like your mom a lot. She seems sweet.
She's nice. She's a sweetie.
I have to ask for help sometimes.
That
I'm
is
not gonna
true.
lie.
Yeah.
Oh, I like your mom a lot. She seems cool.
Well, we'll get your mom and my mom. They could go bowling.
My mom does not bowl.
My mom doesn't bowl either.
My mom does not bowl.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
stuff.
They could get.
What do you do for fun?
Drink?
I drink.
Do you like wine?
I like wine. I like vodka. I like tequila.
Oh, dude, my mom and your mom would, dude. I can already tell they would fucking get lit.
Probably. My mom used to live in Chicago too.
Do you smoke weed?
No, I don't smoke weed.
Okay, that's all right. Drinking's good. My mom likes to smoke weed. Oh shit.
But my niece is saying if you give me some with the chocolate like a brownie, I may like it.
Oh, the edibles?
The edibles.
They sneak up on you though. You got to be careful.
So wait a minute, Brian. Let me tell you what happened. So little Aunt, she comes home right now and she goes, "Oh, what are you doing?" I said, "Oh, I just had some snacks." She goes, "What'd you have?" I go, "Well, I had some chips and with a little bit of chocolate." She goes, "That was a snack," and I go, "Yeah, because she was a little hungry." So my reason for my call was, we wanted to know if we can come over later.
You didn't call me. I called you.
Come over right now.
And I said, "Call me."
Right.
Tell him to come over right now.
Well, we're doing this.
Tell him to get in on it.
No, I don't have enough mics anyway.
Okay,
in a bit.
next
All
time.
right, I'll let you know. I'll call you back and I'll let you know when you guys can come over.
Okay, but wait, listen. No pressure. But listen, we want to know: are we going to wait for you for dinner, or should we have dinner on our own?
What time is it? I feel like dinner's pretty.
It's 4:30.
It's 4:30. Are you guys gonna eat in like 20 minutes or what?
No.
What time do you guys usually eat dinner?
Normally around 6.
That should.
5:30.
We got an hour and a half.
They're old people. They have to eat early.
That's true. You don't have to wait if you don't want to. You could always get something. Just do your thing and then I'll.
If we want to eat, and then if you want us to pick you up something, then you let us know.
Sure.
Okay. Sure.
All right.
That sounded very sarcastic.
Bye. It was nice meeting you.
Bye.
Nice meeting you.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye. Dude, your mom is super cool. I love her mom. We both got cool moms.
So, do you hear an accent?
No, not at all.
See, I don't.
But I can tell. But
when she said
there's like subtleties though. I think it's just because I'm looking at you and I'm envisioning what she might look like that I'm starting to hear like, okay, I can hear maybe like a Hispanic sound or whatever, or like what that sounds super fucking.
No, there's definitely.
But like a sound like that, I gotta watch the way I say it. But what I'm saying is I could hear like a little subtlety, like okay, she has like a little ethnic kind of like sound in her voice, right? I think her mom sounds super cool. She sounds like she's 30 years old, young as fuck.
I think she.
You
lost
show me a
her
picture.
Voice. I think she lost her
She's like
voice.
younger guys.
She kind of. What the? My dad's like, she probably does.
Oh, I thought your mom was divorced.
No. Check this out. They're actually.
No, dude, your mom seems super cool.
She's
sweet, and she's gonna come over. And she said, "I'll bring you something." That's a good mom.
Dude, most moms, if they like their son, will bring them shit.
Are you an only child?
Of course, I'm an only child, dude.
Classic.
Me.
Classic style sesh.
She has like a smoker's fucking voice.
She smokes cigarettes or no?
She'll lie to you and say she doesn't, but for sure she does. She for sure does.
What are we looking at? Oh, that's you.
This is my
This is
Instagram.
you?
Yeah.
Damn, I thought we were looking at some porn star, dude.
There's my mom. Actually, that's one picture, but this is like up close.
Oh, nice. Okay, I can put the face with the.
But let me. There's another picture where it's like just us two somewhere, where it's more.
Do you still talk to that one? What's that one Asian girl? The Asian chick that you and Diego were good friends with?
Steph?
Wang?
Yeah, Steph.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still talk to her. She's up in San
Stephanie
Francisco
Wang?
again.
She's
Yeah.
in San Francisco?
Yeah.
She's on. Okay. So when did she move up there?
Last year, kind of around this time. So this is me and her.
Oh,
like
nice.
Mother's Day,
Aw.
a long time ago.
cute. Yes.
This is probably where we most look alike and we don't look alike.
Yeah, I can see a little resemblance. You guys have similar nose
Yeah.
and smile. It seems like.
But if you see my dad, then you're like, oh, you look like your dad. Like here's me and my parents.
Oh, totally. You look like your dad.
Right?
Absolutely.
See?
You look like your dad.
I look nothing like her.
You look a lot like your dad. So crazy.
Yeah. Crazy, huh?
It's so fucking trippy though when you just see like connection, like visual.
Yeah, because you could be like, oh yeah, that is your son.
It's just nuts. Isn't
Yeah.
it? Like you're just like you look like that person.
Right.
It's just fucking odd
It's
when you really
weird.
think about it. Because
Yeah.
it's like we each want to be individualistic,
Yeah.
but it's like we all come from somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
We all come from somebody, and
From
we're gonna
aliens.
look like them.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like I went on a little Hinge date the other day,
Aw.
and
I have no success on that. How's that?
it's okay. I mean, I feel it's depressing because I feel like it's like you waste your time on there, get matches, and you
Oh,
just like
yeah,
do
yeah.
the dumbass fucking. Hey, what's up?
'Cause you don't even
what's
care.
Your yeah? Because you at one point you're numb
Yeah.
to the matching. Yeah,
Don't even
you're
feel that.
numb to like the blissfulness of like getting a match
Right.
because you realize the work that needs to. Because it's like you don't.
That's
just
when the
match.
work actually starts.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
it's like you have to. It's like some people are like, "Why are you even on here?"
Yeah, for the same reason you are.
Yeah,
And it sucks.
but I mean, also just like the lack of communication
Right.
sometimes, and then over communicate. It's just weird, dude.
Yeah.
Dating's weird, man. Right now,
Super
Right now, it's
fucking weird.
Not very conducive for
Pandy time.
the pandemic time.
Yeah.
that we're in.
Dude, I was devastated when me and my ex broke up because I hate dating. I even told her, I was like, I thought I was done with this shit. Like when we broke, I was like, fuck. And she was like,
Right before the pandemic.
no, we broke up. We broke up during the pandemic.
Oh shit.
And I even told her, like literally I told her, because like she started noticing I was getting upset. She's
Like
like,
more frustrated.
yeah, and she's like, what's going on? And I straight up was like, I thought I was done with this shit. Like, she's like, what do you mean? I was like, I have to start dating again. Like, I don't want to
Like,
date.
like you already told her that like I'm gonna break up with you and I have to start.
No. She essentially ended it with me.
Oh, and you guys were living with each other.
We
for a
lived
little bit?
together.
While.
We lived together for the better part of like almost 2 years.
Oh man, that's so rough.
And then, dude, this is where,
Were you guys dating while living together?
yes.
That's so weird, dude. That's
Dude.
so hard. I don't know. That's
Like,
crazy.
like we were together.
Pretty rough.
She lived, so then it was around, so almost a full year ago, March, we go to South Africa, we come back, and we enter the pandemic. When we left to South Africa, that's when the US shut down, but South Africa was still open.
South Africa.
South Africa.
South Africa.
It was still open. Excuse me. And so we were just enjoying our time out there, having a good time, like vacation. We come back, everything's shut down. And she comes from Northern California where there's nature and trees everywhere. And yeah,
Yeah, from fucking Santa Cruz. Is she from
she's from Sonoma.
Sonoma? All right, word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's used to,
Oh, I miss NorCal though, dude.
right. I miss those fires too. So she's used to nature, not
Yeah.
city life, because we lived around here, right?
What do you? Is this more
This
of a
is going somewhere. I'm gonna get to it.
All right.
Yeah. So anyway, she can't handle it. If you need more, there's more.
No, but
It's a beautiful fucking sound.
anyway.
She can't stand it. So we're here, and then around basically end of April, she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go back up to my mom's, who lives in Sonoma, for a couple weeks, just to, get out of the city, get out of the small 1-bedroom apartment, and be in nature."
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's fine, no big deal. Everything was actually going well up until that point. Like we were actually doing well. We were hearing,
Like I felt like it was like this feels right.
yeah.
Feels like fucking exciting.
Well,
Yeah.
not necessarily exciting. It was just like
just felt good. Felt right. Didn't
just
even
like-
think about it.
things were going well. We were just like, okay, it's not a big deal. Like things are fine.
I'm gonna fucking marry this girl.
No.
Okay,
I'm just saying, like,
Okay. My bad.
I knew a lot
Jumped
of
the
people.
gun right there.
I knew a lot of people that were, and I saw the shit on the news were like domestic abuse was going up, or arguments, or breakups were happening. Like we were having none of that. Everything was going great.
Mhm.
And then she was just like, I just can't stand, living in the city like right now because she's like, I can't go to the beach. Remember when they had the beach locked down?
Oh,
They had
so that
parks
fucked her
closed
up?
off, and she was like, I can't go outside and do anything. So she was like, I just need to go up north and just be outside. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. No big deal. Like, I don't mind being indoors. Everything I do is indoors anyway. So I was like, okay, yeah, go for it.
Typical musician.
I know.
Wow.
So she goes, and then it's approaching the 2-week time where she's going to come back. And then all of a sudden she's just like, I think I'm going to stay an extra week. I'm all right.
You're like, huh.
Okay. And then the week 3 is now approaching. And then she calls me. She's just like, oh yeah, so my mom's having this party next week. It's going to be, she's telling me like that her mom's throwing a party weekend for, it's going to be fun. And I'm like, wait, what do you mean it's going to be fun? Like, you're staying? And she's like, yeah, I don't know when I'm coming back. And I was just like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? And she's like, yeah, I don't know. Why? And then she starts getting like, like, why are you being weird about this? I'm like, what do you mean? Why am I?
Fuck you.
I was like, what do you
Fuck
mean?
you.
Why am I being weird
Why
about
am I being weird?
Yeah, I was like, oh, I don't know. It's a pandemic.
Projection much?
Yeah, I was like, I'm not allowed to see anybody. My girlfriend who lived with me for over a year now is all of a sudden just like,
I know.
I'm going to bounce out. And I was supposed to come back. So then anyway, I essentially almost like guilt her apparently into coming back. She comes back. She's here for a week. And then all of a sudden makes up some nonsense. And then we just break up.
So like, in other words, it just like, it was like you got, it just didn't work out. Like she had like something that she felt like she had to go do and
Right.
be somewhere else. And you were like, I'm not weird. You're being weird because I'm a human being and I live in reality. And you been living with me. Yeah.
Right.
It's like, dude, don't fucking make me. I hate when girls do that. Like, don't fucking make me.
It brings me back to
don't make
what
me,
did Rihanna say?
Yeah.
What did she fucking say?
Don't
dude?
make me sound like I'm the weird one when you know what you're doing is causing like confusion.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
a classic. I mean, both parties do it.
I was so like pissed and mystified at the same time where I was just like, wait a minute. You fucking leave me alone. And all you say is like, yeah, I felt bad about that. I was like, oh.
Oh, you don't want to be with that chick then anyway.
I know. It took a long time.
It's kind of a bummer that you like were living with her and she kind of pulled that.
That was her.
What's your
that was her way out
right now?
That was her way out. We have no relationship now.
Yeah, so it's done.
Yeah, I mean,
How long were you guys together for? That's kind of like me and Sarah.
Like 4 to 5 years
It's
on
like
and
me
off.
And Sarah, I don't talk to the girl that I live with. I thought I was gonna marry her, but
I thought it was it too.
I knew that. Yeah, I mean, why would you live with somebody unless you had that thought of potentiality? Right?
And that's what I told her. And
I would never live with somebody that I wouldn't see potential
long term, right? Right.
No.
Right.
I'm not thinking about short term. Help me pay my rent. Fuck that.
Exactly.
I'll figure it out myself.
Although she did help me.
Well, there's a financial benefit, totally. But you wouldn't be living with somebody that you didn't want to be around.
Thank you, because of me being able to save money. You know what I mean?
Seems like it worked out.
Yeah. So it was just very odd that, like I said, it didn't end.
Blessing in disguise, though.
Yeah, it didn't end horribly though. Part of me kind of wishes it did end a little bit horribly, so I could just be like, man, fuck her, I hate her. Because I don't hate her. I wish her the best.
I know you mean.
But it was just odd that that's how it ended.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel the same here. My buddy Kalani. Here, let me just answer. This is my best friend Kalani.
Yeah, answer that.
Kalani.
Yeah, bro.
Hey.
Fuck yeah!
Hey, I'm with my other homie, and we're doing a podcast right now, and I just put you on the mic just because I wanted to make sure you knew I wasn't not answering.
I'm on the podcast?
Yeah, say something funny.
Yo.
I'm with my buddy Brian. He's super funny. Kalani, this guy's fucking hilarious. But what are you doing?
Guys, nothing. I'm about to go meet up with Johnny to throw the aerobia around.
Oh shit, you got
That's
Johnny.
that
on
shit you
there.
were talking
so
about.
We were just
right.
telling. Okay, well, what time are you guys doing that till?
It's all good. I'm not sure. I'm just leaving my house right now, so I'm not even there yet.
All right. Well, Brian's gonna hang out with his family later, but I'll hit you up when I'm done with this, and then I'll just see what you guys are up to. All right. Word. Peace.
Where do you guys go, like Balboa? Jesus.
Shit, sorry, that was really. After we yeah. Well, I think they're gonna go. We go to this one spot. Me and my other homie Johnny. These are all guys that I went to high school with, so we we maintain. But everyone's busy. It's like everyone's doing their own thing.
Dude, we're in our 30s now, man.
I know. It's fucking. I'm 32. How old are you?
I'm 33.
Oh, you're a year older.
You're older.
Than me. Yeah.
If I'm 06 and you're 07.
Math.
Yeah.
We go to this one place near the Balboa Park, but you just go. It's like the outskirts. It's like behind the like.
Is it by the Frisbee Golf? Morley Field area?
No, it's like behind the Reuben H. Fleet Center a little bit. It's like in a little spot where there's not that many people.
It's still Balboa Park though.
Yeah. You can see it has a really cool view. It's like right. You can see it's like right as it's on the road right before you get on the freeway behind the Balboa Park.
Yeah,
but you have to find a spot where there's not that many people because you'll just fucking hit somebody in the head because it just flies.
Jesus Christ,
dude! It just goes like you'll be like heads up.
Yeah,
you know?
4. Yeah.
It's super fun though, but I honestly can't do it because like I said, I feel like I'm getting older too because I'm like my fucking feet were hurting when I was running, and I was like, what the hell,
dude?
I went to Foot Runner, and I got a pair of Foot Runner is those little
like orthotics.
It's like a place where they sell you the crazy running shoes, and they take a video of you walking on a treadmill, and they're like.
So it is like an orthotic.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, you're a neutral foot,
Sure.
And we'd I'm like, oh, I'm neutral. So it's good.
Yeah.
So
I'd rather be that.
I got the Ghost 13s.
Ghost?
I got the Ghost 13s shoes.
Is that what you were wearing?
No, those are the New Balances.
New Balance is great too,
Yeah.
aren't they? That's American made right there.
That's right.
I think they have the HQ in Massachusetts or Connecticut.
That sounds. Yeah, I don't know what that is. That sounds good.
Those are states. But
okay.
Yeah.
This one is the Ghost 13s are. They're for running. They got some extra. Like I said, I'm a neutral foot. I don't know about you. You might be.
I have one flat foot.
Okay. Well.
Clearly,
you may
I'm
not be
unbalanced.
neutral.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't know. You may not be able to get the Ghost 13. It may not be recommended for you.
Right.
I was recommended.
Yeah. I need the Haunter 11s.
I got the Ghost 13s.
Right.
100. Guess how much I walked out the door.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna guess it's over 100.
It was $140.
Oh shit! I shit you not. I was gonna say 40. I shit you not. I was gonna say 40.
And I was like, "Where? What?"
Wow,
and
dude.
And I was just like, "No, I mean, it doesn't make sense."
That's basically a pair of Jordans you
but
just
I was
bought.
just like, hey,
Yeah.
what's the? But you either go big or go home.
Right.
I'm gonna keep trying them out and see what happens.
The last pair of shoes I bought were those Vans, those black ones over there.
Oh, the old school. I love those.
Yeah, that was $60.
You only got one 20-pounder? That's it?
Yeah.
What do you do with that?
Just swing it around. No. You think I do bicep curls?
I don't know. What do you do with that?
It's a kettlebell.
You just like.
You are getting old.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, you are getting old. Holy shit.
But I crack a lot.
I crack a lot too, but let me try this out. You did this.
Dude, you do jujitsu.
Dude, my body fucking cracks like
your
a
whole body,
motherfucker.
you're constantly twerking your body like every day.
Dude.
And I'm not just talking about the twerking.
Wait,
yes,
wait,
he does twerking.
Wait. It's not going to be that loud. That was kind of loud, actually. That was kind of loud. So
that was exactly the loudness of me. That was fucking loud.
Yeah, that was really loud. That was my point. I do crack like a motherfucker. It was just that. No.
It felt old because I was like,
yeah, because you're like, what are you doing? I was like, Jesus.
I think some people are born with that though. There was this one video of this chick that like literally cracked.
Yeah.
It sounded fake because it was so loud. And
Yeah.
she was younger than us. She's 24 or 23. And she was like, like every fucking part of her body. So some people, what is it? Are they air bubbles that were cracking?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. My spot, like I'll show you after because the mic
you will.
won't pick it up. Like
Before your family gets here.
I'll show you how fucking
We're
loud.
binary, right?
Yeah.
I'm just
Binary, I believe it's pronounced.
Binary.
Binary. So
Binary.
I have different movement exercises that I do with that. I have funky kettlebell exercises.
This movement.
Yeah, 100%.
That one.
I fit the whole ball.
You just go.
Yeah, it's more like I look like Dizzy Gillespie. Like I get the whole thing in there.
Dizzy.
Fucking Diz Gillespie. Anyway, yeah, it's only 20 pounds. But if you're actually doing these exercises, it'll get a workout in. I want to up it to like 30, 35.
You're going for that's the lean. Let's go for the lean look, right?
I'm a big believer.
More reps, lighter weight.
Well, I'm a big believer in being able to move your body really, really well.
Tell me about it.
As you'll see, as opposed to just pushing heavy weight.
Yeah, I mean, no, absolutely. Yeah.
Because honestly, doing that kind of stuff is the reason I have this kind of tile. So if you see this tile, I brought up all this tile myself.
This is new tile?
Yeah.
What? What would it look like before?
Oh, it was shitty. It was
It was just
ugly.
brown.
Ugly tile. It was.
Picture of it?
I don't have a picture, but I think I have a piece in my closet. I'll show you later.
Was it brown?
It was weathered. It looked like yellowish brown. Like it was ugly tile.
Oh, okay. So
Like this looks like wood plank. Like
this
wood.
is cool. Like this color. This looks like. I mean, I see these on ads on Instagram for like the shit to buy for. I mean, is this specifically for music production or is that?
No, it's just a desk for whatever.
Yeah. It's cool though. I like it. A lot.
I saw it.
Good
I
choice.
saw it, and I was
Good
like,
decor.
yeah. And I was like, you know what? That looks good. My Nord fits on that. My full 88 keys fits on that. Obviously, my 61 key MIDI fits on that.
Do you even like? Would you even want to have it pulled out where you do the classic? You put the like. Oh, you can put a keyboard on that little.
I put
right there?
I put this stuff in there.
Oh, okay.
I put this stuff in there, or I could actually have my laptop in there too.
But you have the keyboard on top.
But I have the keyboard on top. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool desk.
Yeah. It's
It looks kind of pricey though.
honestly it was, but it wasn't as bad as I've seen. Like some of those studio desks, the one you're talking about. where you
Yeah.
pull- that shit's way more.
Oh yeah. I was just making sure that lights. Oh, look, so that lights up every time I say something.
Yeah. If you're saying something,
Really loud.
yeah. Well, that now I feel like the alcohol's definitely kicking in. But
Dude, honestly, all I had was a fucking like banana bread.
oh, I haven't eaten much, dude.
Yes.
I haven't eaten.
Dude, I fucking love you, dude.
I love you too, bro.
Can I just do a little impersonation before I got here? I was listening to South Park and
Yeah, you're.
Rob Schneider
Oh yes.
is back in the other weird funny thing, and he's 8 years old, and Rob Schneider finds out that 8 years old isn't that great. Like it's just that's the only
That's old.
show.
That's old.
Dude, I've watched all of them.
Yeah.
This is
yeah.
the only show where I've laughed my ass off out loud by myself. Like, do you know those shows where like,
Really?
well, I don't know about you. Like it's almost like when you go to a comedy place, right? It's like being at a show. You're there and you get livened up by the people around you.
Right.
When you see other people laugh, it's contagious. And you're like, ha! You just get entrenched in the vibe.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to do that by myself.
Really?
Yeah. Like I've always noticed that I'm very like in my head laughing. You know what I mean? But
Wow.
only
So
South.
even if you're watching The Office,
Yeah. No. I mean, I think as
gotta
I've
say
gotten
it on
older.
the mic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the
You're
mic,
like,
yeah.
I mean.
As I've gotten older, I mean, no, dude, it's like therapy. Like I don't laugh as loud. I love The Office, like my favorite.
Right. But I mean, like let's say if there's an episode you haven't seen in a while, or there.
No, not really.
You will-
South Park is the only one that makes
Really?
me laugh out loud. Where I'm like where I'm like dying laughing.
Yeah.
You know, like the fucking Special Olympics episode, South
So
Park.
good.
I fucking. Oh my god, dude.
I watched.
That was insane.
Dude, I watched the anime episode recently. Do you remember where they get ninja weapons?
Oh yeah.
Dude, where the
Where
fucking
Stan is like the fucking.
dude, they're all
all
jacked and
right,
shit.
right.
Dude, the anime song where it's like "Let's fight in love." You don't remember that?
I know, I remember it.
Dude.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Protect my balls, like that shit.
it's super good.
It got me. Then they fucking have a ninja star in Butter's fucking eye.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Okay, I remember this one. No, that's good.
It's so that
And then the father Randy comes in, right? He's like Stan,
yeah.
and he
Dude.
dies, like or whatever, and he's
Dude.
in the
At the end of the episode,
department store playing it.
at the end of the episode, Cartman walks across the stage because he thinks he could be invisible by taking off all
That's
his
right.
clothes.
Yes, yeah.
And then they're on stage, and then you just see Cartman naked with his little teeny,
pee-pee.
and he's just inching across the stage. That shit fucking got me.
There was something else that I was fucking thinking of though. That was oh my god. Yeah, I mean that's my jam. Like South Park,
What is that on though?
HBO Max.
See,
It's on HBO Max. You got to find a friend that has the login that will give it to you. That's what I did.
There's this girl that I was kind of seeing.
You can't do it with a girl that you're seeing because it's gonna end and then she's
know.
gonna change her email
Because
and
I
block
just
it.
checked recently, and I'm like, damn it.
She changed it.
I was like, no, it said, you want to renew your subscription? And I was about to text her, be like, hey, you going to renew this shit or what? Because I'm trying to watch some shit.
You should. Oh, Oh shit! You should do that, but like take a screenshot,
Right,
and then
right.
like do it for like just comedic. Unless it's like somebody you're gonna see. I don't know.
No, I just saw her last week. I spent time
Saw
with
her here last week.
Yeah, she was here.
All right.
We went out.
How are you, speaking of that, how's the dating life going?
It's
for you?
awful.
It's awful.
Bringing it back because that's what we were talking about.
I mean,
We were talking about you went on a Hinge date.
went on a Hinge date. She's my neighbor.
30 minutes ago, we were talking about that.
She lived really close. So if anything, I went on it to actually just be like, like she lives super close. She might be cool. And she was super cool.
She's in your like little complex area, your
no,
village?
No. She lives like a couple blocks away from me.
Okay.
No connection. Not really, like.
What's your radius on your Hinge?
Oh, what do I put? I think I put like 15 miles. Really
Okay.
short.
I feel like
I don't want
only-
to. I don't want to drive.
I know,
that
but I feel
far.
like you only date people in Bankers Hill area. I'm just like, Jesus, dude.
Those are a plus, but I probably should stop because then I would ruin my rep in that area. You know what I
You're
mean?
gonna have to move soon.
One time, this me and Kalani, the person that we were just talking to,
Yeah.
we went to get a drink at the corner draft house, and this chick that I was talking to on Hinge, but it was like taking 2 weeks worth of like trying like texting back and forth. I'm like, I don't want to do this.
Right.
Like I want to meet you.
And she
so
didn't
that
want
I-
to meet?
No, she did, but she was like, it takes me a while to warm up, and
No,
she
okay,
would
cool.
constantly text me. And I'd
You're patient. I would have been like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
X.
I know. So at one point we were supposed to hang out, and then she's like, "Oh, I can't make it today." After she said she could do it, and I was like, "You know what? I think I'm good."
Yeah.
I just said, I'm good. Like, like it seems like we're not on the same vibe.
Right.
And then she lives near me too, though, right? So she
There
passes
should be no
by.
excuse then.
Yeah, she passes by me, while me and my buddy are at the bar, and she's with her mom and her dog, and I'm looking at the dog. I'm like, oh, and I look up, I'm like,
You're like,
and then
Hey!
she's like, huh, this guy, and walks
what?
away.
No.
She said that and walked
Get
away.
the fuck out.
And I was just like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, you definitely don't want that.
No, I know. But then she hit me up. She's like, that was so weird, so funny that
Yeah,
I
you were
saw
weird. Yeah,
and
you
I was
were
like,
weird.
it sounded like you were mad, to be honest.
Right.
And she's like, no, totally not. I thought it was so funny because I was talking to my mom and I was talking about us having a date. But then like you hated me after that. I'm like, I didn't hate anybody. You just suck at plans. Like,
You're like, oh, hey, I get why you're on Hinge.
yeah, it's but I was like, why? It was frustrating. I'm like, why the
Right.
fuck are you here?
Right.
Why are you on here?
Right.
You're in grad school. You go to bed at 8. She told me, and I'm in other.
Dude, in the summertime, they're still light.
I know, and
Like-
I was just like, I get it. Like,
How
you're
old is
good.
she?
She's our age. She's our 29, 30, 31,
You keep saying our age. 29 is not my age, man.
30. 30. 33 is 3 years older than 30. That's our age, right? What would you say?
I'll make
She's
an
20,
exception.
30.
make an
She said
exception.
30. It was said 30.
I'll make an exception if it's 30.
Said 30 years old.
There's
And I
still
was
two
just
in
like-
there.
And I was just like, listen, I've done the fucking grad school. I'm not trying to like that's fine. You want to
Right.
do this, but I mean, if you're going to bed at 8,
Right.
why are you?
Also, wasn't your ex in grad school? You're
She
like,
was in
yes.
that, and
you're like, I already
she was
dealt
getting her
with that.
degree, but yeah, that's what
Yeah.
ruined it.
Yeah,
Like, 'cause
exactly.
She was so busy, and it's fine. She worked. I like you said, I have no hard feelings. Same with her. I have no hard feelings. I miss her because I kind of was like, damn it, like,
Yeah.
But I know that like it's better that we're not together.
Right.
Like I know that for a fact, but I wish her the best. And yeah,
Right.
she was the only chick that I thought I would marry. Like I liked her, I loved her for God's sakes.
Right.
But yeah, I in other words, I'm like,
let me tell you something. We have a surprise here, Nick. Sarah, come on. Can you imagine?
that's so fucking funny.
So beep.
Oh no, we got a surprise. Sarah, come on out here. That's fucking brilliant.
All right.
Holy fuck. Oh my god, dude, that's so funny. No, but I was saying, I was just like, dude, why you're going to bed at 8? Like, what am I supposed to do with
Ridiculous.
that, man?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna plan to a T hang out with somebody that I don't even know if I'm gonna like. Like, you can only tell so much via pictures. You gotta fucking meet that person. I'm not gonna wait 2 weeks to find out that I don't like you.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, because I already don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so I was just flabbergasted. I was like, dude, like, sorry.
How many attempts did you make?
It's a good question. I insinuated. I was pretty.
But see, insinuation's different.
No. I'll tell you. I insinuated in the beginning, and then I would say, "Hey, do you want?" No, I made it obvious. I wanted to say we lived right next to each other, dude.
Yeah.
So I would insinuate things without being being. Do you want to come here right now? I said we can get a drink here if you want. That's what I
Yeah,
mean.
But maybe she wants maybe a little bit more assertive.
I think she wanted to just like be wined and dined
Yeah.
and courted, and I'm
Which
like,
would be the-
nope,
which
I'm
would be
not
the
going to
assert-
do that anymore.
Right,
Wasting too
right.
much money. I've wasted too much money doing that only for
Right.
it to be nothing.
Right.
In other words, like, and that's fine. I've spent money doing dates, and that's cool. I love doing that. But I've learned
don't.
also, like, I think it's smarter to get a drink. I'm not gonna like what. In other words, don't put a lot of pressure on an initial like dining date.
Are you open to like a coffee date then?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, dude. It doesn't have to be like a fucking like immersion into like meeting.
Right.
It could be something super simple.
They have those things now too, where you could do like a FaceTime thing. Would you be open to that?
I did.
Or is that
That's
not-
what I did with her. We did that the
okay.
first time, and she was pretty cool. But I was also like, here's the thing. I think there's this also rule. I find this is a good rule. If you're not totally like, but then again, I've had that where it flipped on me. So if you're not totally like excited to see somebody, most likely don't see them. But then there's times where I had that mindset and I met somebody and then I fell in love with that person.
Wow.
Yeah, or I had weird feelings. Like I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I didn't see this before.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like there's this. But do you get what I'm saying? Like in other words, I think if you're not totally like psyched on something, you probably shouldn't do it.
Shouldn't do it. Yeah.
But then again, it's different with music. I think you should say yes to as many gigs as you can, unless the money. If you're a professional, like what we've paid our dues, I'd say.
Yeah.
So like, if we're not getting a certain price, I think you should say. I think it's better for us to say no.
I think it's better actually for the community to say no.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right.
But I think if you're starting out, you should say yes to every gig. If you're new, if you're green, you should say yes. But
you also gotta know, you also need to know what you
just
really
gotta
want.
be like, yeah, absolutely. You go to fucking jams, you do the fucking thing, you do the rounds, right? But after a while, you start realizing like I'm not gonna do that shit.
Right.
But yeah, like it's that's what I was saying. I think now, like with the dating, it's like I go for let's get a drink type of thing, just so we can see if we vibe. You know,
No, dude.
just keep it super simple and there's no pressure, so that if God forbid we don't even like each other, we could both say, you know what, I'm good. Like you don't have to wait for a meal and have a duration period, right? So that's my mindset, you know, and it has nothing to do with like spending money towards women. It has to do with like being like smart about your time, you know.
Mine's a little bit of both, but yeah.
I mean, nowadays, the pandemic, you want to watch your money for God's sake. $600, thanks God. Right.
Exactly, bringing it back around.
Thank you.
That's what we call a callback.
Yeah, that's what this is right here. What we call call and response in the musical world.
Dude, absolutely. I mean, I've spent money, and
I think it feels good to spend money. I think the thing is, you just want to be in control. You don't want to be an idiot. There's people that will spend money when they should not spend money. When they're like, I have no money. The idiots,
right?
That just don't know.
I've been an idiot though.
I know, but here you are now. So clearly, you've done well for yourself, right? So,
right. I mean, I was fortunate in some aspects. But
I mean, you're humble, right? You got to be humble. You can't just be, bitch. Be humble. Sit down,
dude.
Bitch. Be humble. I don't know, dude. I'm probably I should probably my best character. I should probably be hired as like Jeremy Piven in remember when he played the gay guy in Buttercream?
Yeah, in Rush Hour 2.
Rush Hour.
Yeah.
I want to be like Jeremy Piven, where he's like fucking dude. That guy's gangster.
I love that dude.
But he can play like really feminine gay guys. You know, like I want to be like that. I don't know if I have that pizzazz. I could be like masculine at times,
right?
And then just be the gayest guy you
can
ever
be the gayest
seen
motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I appreciate that.
And I will do things to you that you would.
We got the lights.
Yeah. I'm like Daryl. Like I think of Daryl. Like
that's right. He says that too.
And I will rock you. I will rock you. Like I love it when he says that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause I know what he means. I know what he means.
Oh my god, dude!
You know what I mean? It's a great show.
I love that shit.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go off that, dude. I'm gonna buy the iTunes thing.
You should 100% buy that shit, because if you're a fan of something, you don't want to always be chasing it. Who's to say?
Yeah, you want to be able to. You want to like be like, that's my shit.
Right, because who's to say in a few years when their contract runs up with Peacock, they don't go to somewhere else, or they go back to Netflix or something. Then you're like, fuck. All right, now I gotta.
Is it bad that I was trying to torrent it and I couldn't like?
Honestly,
was that bad? Is that bad mood? move?
It's not a bad move.
Am I adding to the to the shittiness of like us as musicians, Spotify? Am I part of the problem that I don't buy records?
Yeah, yes and no. Yes and no. I don't know your financial situation.
I'm comfortable, like
Okay.
I'm lucky. I'm lucky in the pandemic. I'm very fucking lucky compared to
Right.
like other musicians that are gigging day to day and like just it stopped.
Dude,
I teach.
Right,
I have
right.
that. I have
Right,
that
right.
security.
So what I'm getting at though is that I think there is a mentality that you've grown accustomed to, where you're like, oh, I'll just torrent it. I can find it on.
In the beginning, absolutely, but
Right.
I haven't torrented. The last thing I torrented years ago.
Right.
I swear to fucking God, dude.
But what I'm saying is that has become such a habit that you don't even consider just outright buying it.
I know, yeah.
Because you think
It's sad.
because you may think like one, buying it may be just too expensive. It's just
I think about what can I get away with because the government. Like I think about
you go that way.
I think about like, you know what, dude? Like, yeah, I turn into a weird conservative fucking asshole. Like, you know what? I fucking.
But see, that's not conservative.
Well, I guess conservative is what they no.
It's conservative in the sense that you're thinking government. But here's
I'm thinking of conserve my money. Conservative in the sense I'm being frugal with my money. But it's kind of it's hacky.
Yeah, it's college conservative.
Yeah, there you go. It's college conservative.
Yeah.
There you go. And I'm not in college anymore.
Exactly. And what I was gonna say, especially when we've now gone, this far in our musical career, what you said you started doing film editing and stuff. I mean, I do.
I mean, everybody aren't you?
Yeah,
doing
we're
that?
all,
You're
we're all-
fucking editing podcasts.
We're all
now,
doing
for God's sake.
something like that. When you recognize the amount of work that goes
I know.
into those things,
I know. Yeah.
then you start realizing, well, I'm gonna fucking support.
Yeah, I start feling like a fucking piece of shit now.
Yeah, it's
and I'm
like-
starting analyzing like, dude, wow.
Yeah, it's like
I know what you mean.
Let me buy.
I'm gonna buy. I'm
not guilting you into buying.
I'm gonna buy. No,
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna buy. I'm like gonna get excited to buy it.
Yeah, you should. $30 is what it costs.
Sounds great. I'll do it. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
$50. I'll pay $50.
It may gone like I got it when it was on sale. It was $30. It was like $30 for 9
I hope it's on
seasons.
sale. I mean, if it's $50, I'll do that. If it's more than that,
Dude, I was like $30 for 9 seasons. That's a fucking deal.
it's a lot of hours of entertainment
That's a lot
that I like to watch repeatedly.
repeatedly. Not only that, downloading torrent shit can take a long time.
And it fucks your computer up sometimes. You get these weird little porn things.
Right.
You get buttholes in your,
Yeah.
and women with penises. It's weird.
This way, it's 100%.
You don't get
slick,
that?
streamlined. No, if I download it on iTunes, I have access to it everywhere. I don't have to upload it to any other device. I get penises though. But it's
No, I think
it's
I'm gonna do
beautiful.
that. I don't know why I didn't even think of like, oh, that's right. I can buy shit on iTunes. I didn't even know that you could buy it. I thought it's only available subscription because they're so money hungry.
Yeah,
They're like you because they want you to reoccurring fees.
Exactly.
Not outright buy
Exactly.
it outright.
yeah. I do still have Netflix, and I have the Disney Plus package, which is ESPN and Hulu.
Oh, I remember you mentioning that. Yeah.
Those are the only things I have. Because YouTube is great too. There's
Yeah.
so much entertainment on YouTube. And if I need something else,
You do the YouTube. You pay for YouTube.
no.
Oh,
I
you just go through the rabbit hole.
yeah. And it's so fucking entertaining. There's so much content also just on Netflix and Hulu.
too is that you have it connected up here, so it's like it's more engaging. So when you have people come by,
Right.
like it's like, oh, can we look at that? And it's not just like everyone like going like that, looking at your phone and
Yeah.
shit.
It's like, no, what do you want me to look up? I'll look it
Yeah.
up right now. Yeah.
It's perfect for this setup too.
Yeah.
Because you can edit it in between. That's what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna
Mhm.
show like
Yeah.
you're gonna show the
Britney
ShamWow
Spears,
guy.
the ShamWow
ShamWow guy.
abuse.
They got God, dude. That was like almost not as bad as Rihanna though. I don't think.
No. We didn't look up Rihanna though. We don't need
Can
to.
we look?
You want to see Rihanna?
Just because I don't want, not because I like to see women beat up. That's disgusting.
So
But because we're comparing how fucked up,
Rihanna,
how bad it was.
What, beat down? Should I type in?
Rihanna
Beat.
beat up. Yeah.
Yeah, beat up.
Dude, Rihanna.
Holy shit. I take it back, dude. Chris Brown, you're a piece of shit.
Dude, you straight up looked at that and she looks like a dead person on the ground. Look, go to that far left one.
This one.
Oh no, actually go to the right one.
They're both right there.
No, go to the top one.
This one?
The very left one.
This one? I mean,
Yeah.
it's got like
Is it lines and
watermarks.
shit? Oh.
It's got watermarks on
Good fucking God, dude.
it. Yeah. I mean, She could take a punch.
Actually, it's not. Actually, now that we're looking at a closer
Yeah, it wasn't
up,
as bad
it's
as I
not
thought.
as bad. I think the
No.
initial shock looked
No, I
worse.
forget. She already has a wide nose.
I think if anything, the other chick had a bigger.
I think
right
so
eye
too.
Shiner.
I think
to
you're
be
right.
honest.
Yeah.
But I think because she's black, it doesn't show the bruising as heavily as a white person would.
Yeah, but she's pretty light skinned.
Like she's dark. Yeah, I don't know. Her nose though is flatter though because of that punch.
But
You
no.
look at her nose though, like
No.
it looks like she got. Or do you think she got surgery?
No, I think when you look at these, I think it's the makeup, the contouring that makes it look
Look like it's
pronounced.
not as flat.
But I think it's pretty flat already. Yeah, I don't think he broke.
She's
her nose.
Jamaican too. God,
No,
she's so gorgeous.
she's from Barbados.
God, dude, she's so.
How do you
fucking
say
hot.
that? Barbadosian?
Barbados. I think that's what you.
You're just like, oh, she's Barbados.
Oh, I have no idea.
That's what I mean. Like,
I would say Barbados though.
yeah, you would say she's from Barbados, but like,
But
what
I
do
would be embarrassed. I'd be like, I hope no one thinks I'm a fucking.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know if there's another.
Yeah.
I don't know what the accent way of saying it. Is.
right. Barbadosian.
She is one of the hot, like the more beautiful like pop stars though. That I'm like, damn.
Really, I
I
don't
think
find her
she's
that
fucking
pretty.
gorgeous.
I don't think she's that.
I
Like, she's
find
not
her
my type.
super sexy.
I mean, I can see.
She's my type. I love.
I could recognize that she's pretty, but that's
I'm
not.
so into like black, like white, like hat, like the mix. You know,
Right.
You know, like that's my fucking shit.
I like a mix too.
Yeah.
I like a nice mix.
I mean, she was a classic white girl though.
she was.
Basically, She was super
She
white
was.
girl.
I mean, my ex was a classic white girl too.
yeah, you like white girls.
No,
I thought you what?
I mean, I liked my ex for sure. I loved my ex, but like that's like I like what I. If you look at my explore page on my Instagram, and it's not bad.
My explore page. It's just fucking like porn stars.
Check out. No, that's Diego. Check out episode.
Diego.
Check out episode 5 that we did on this, dude. We
Oh,
go through
what's
each
the
other's-
most vulgar episode that you guys have?
Probably
had so
that
far?
one because we do go through each other's explore page.
Were you guys just cursing a lot and just like
Yeah,
talking about like,
I-
I'd fucking do that like in the butt right there, like
no,
Diego. or-
honestly, this one,
Diego.
we
is
opened
he
this-
is a sick son of a bitch.
yes, but he's pretty censored on this.
I think because he's like he gets nervous when there's
He gets
cameras
nervous.
on him.
He gets nervous. But what I was gonna say is the fact that we started this off with me telling a story, getting blown on the beach, essentially. Like that's probably already the most vulgar.
I know. I was like, dude, are we already just like starting?
We're
This?
just-
Like, what, are we just setting the precedent right now for like just like
Yeah.
get fucking
I know.
dick
And then-
suck-
and then
dude,
we-
chick suck my dick on the beach,
And then we get our mothers involved.
It's the same
Yeah, same episode. And they're gonna
on the fucking
yeah, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I want to hear this." 5 minutes
no.
in, they're like, "I don't like your friend Brian very much."
Actually, they like combo of that. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, they're like, I want to watch the episode. How about I just send you that specific
Yeah,
snippet?
just let me
Yeah.
let me
I don't
splice
think
this.
you want to see what happens before and after.
Yeah, we're pretty heavily deep in anyway. Watch, let me see. Let me check how we could probably wrap this up.
What's your usual go-to? Like, how long do you usually do a podcast
I
for?
forgot to put the time. Let me put the time. The longest one that we've ever had was this says 3:32, but it's not 3:32. We're probably about an hour less than that. Because it's at 120 BPM.
Hey, yeah.
Longest we've gone is about 3 hours 20 something
Did
minutes.
you guys get like two? Did you ever get too shit faced where you were like, I can?
Oliver has.
I'm like, I can't even say anything.
No.
Or like you're just like, I'm saying fucking dumb shit, or like slurring the words. Or
No one has ever really slurred their words. Oliver's gotten the most fucked up on this podcast. But 2 weeks ago when we did the Super Bowl one,
Yeah.
that one was really long. Actually,
Well, because there's constant entertainment going on, right?
There's
You're
constant
like,
entertainment-
constant like go back and like, oh, they got this going on.
but
right
actually
now.
last week's, if you think about it, last week's was even longer because we had we did an episode where it was me, Diego, and Oliver, and we were recapping a deal we had made prior. The deal was Oliver had to watch Star Wars. I had to watch his favorite anime series.
Oh, and yeah.
And so we did a recap episode, and that one was a little over an hour or so. And then we watched the UFC pay-per-view. Omar replaced Diego, and we did a full like 3+ hour of that. So it was
And
back-
it was just you guys doing like
it was just like literally we were sitting there. So
talking about like, well, Omar was probably pretty funny on there, huh?
it was Omar's been on twice now. It's been
I miss Omar.
it's been a total last week was a total over 4 hours probably of this.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's funny. This seems like I like this. It seems more natural now. Like the more you do get into it, it's like,
dude, I've seen so many, and it's not to bash any of the podcast people that I know personally within just our community.
that are doing it,
because everybody's fucking doing it. But we're in the music scene. Everyone that's doing it is just solely about music.
Oh yeah, it's just like the like fucking. I really like or like theory aspects or something,
or just talking about really in the scene, in the San Diego music scene.
Like this is totally gonna open up your audience.
Yeah.
Totally.
Jazz.
Do you guys like jazz?
Yeah, I'm like, dude,
Gilbert.
no one likes jazz anymore anyway. Like, I love jazz, by the way.
I love jazz too, but I'm not gonna form a band.
Right.
And focus on a jazz band for my success of playing. I mean, I love jazz, but not enough to that be my sound out in public.
So
let's just put it.
So what I was saying is that like everybody that's doing it that I know that I'm friends with, because majority of are musicians.
Yeah.
It's almost like a music podcast.
I hear you. So it gets a little boring and stale, and it's like, dude,
it's just redundant.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny is that majority of the time when I hang out with some of those people, we're not even talking about music. And so part of me was
probably feels like because they're on a mic, it's like it brings them back to like, I'm an artist, so I have to talk about my craft.
Maybe.
When really it's like, dude, just fucking like say something funny.
To me, I don't know. To me, it's just like, well, why be so one-dimensional?
Are you a loud pooper?
Yeah. Why be so one-dimensional? Let's talk about like all the other shit too. Like you have to have other interests,
Yeah,
and if you don't, to me, you're probably fucking boring anyway, and I don't really hang out with you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it's annoying to talk about music. I love playing it, but I don't like talking about it so much about theory. I don't really like. Listen, I teach music, right? So I know the things I need to know, beginner, intermediate, and advanced levels to make sure that they know that I know what I'm doing.
Right.
But when we play music, I mean. What is it like? The chicks are like in the back, or like the guy, whatever you fancy. God, they hit that sharp 11 chord, and
those are the fucking ones. Just like
I mean, it's just like no one gives a fuck about any of that stuff.
Right.
They just want to like. It's like just if your music sounds good and if you're providing like entertainment, because it's a lot of times it's like I go to shows because I want to have fun and dance and like meet people.
Yeah,
I would imagine. When I play a show, that's the same thing, depending on what the vibe is. Maybe not jazz, but at Winston's, right?
They're not going to see how good.
They're not gonna like. Nick is. I can't wait to see his shred. Like they want to. Like they enjoy the music. They want to get laid, right? Yeah. That's the fucking thing.
Or forget about their fucking regular 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just going to be entertained. It's either they stay home and watch The Office on Peacock, or they go out and have a real live experience.
That's exactly it. It's just like no one gives a fuck about that. But I mean, the terminology, it's like if you're teaching, if you're making money, if you're teaching, that's like when it comes in handy. You know what I mean? Like, and composing, I guess, right? When it's like for you, but like who wants to talk about that stuff? Really? Also, maybe we could talk about it.
We can.
In a 30-minute process before we record something, and then after that.
Also, I found it to be, if I tune into one of these people's podcasts where they're discussing that, I found it to be very niche, and it isolates whoever else you want to involve. If you want other listeners, you're only going to attract listeners that are familiar with the jargon that you're spouting.
Yeah.
And are music nerds, really.
Yeah, I mean,
you asking the question, are you a loud pooper? Everyone shits. Everyone poops.
Oh, I know, right? That's like so anybody can be like, am I a loud pooper?
Right. It doesn't matter your profession,
We're trying to gain a wider audience. Not just we're musicians, but what's wrong with contemplating if you're a loud pooper or not? I mean, that's we all do it.
I talk about random shit all the time. So to me, it was just like I actually hit you up for that reason
because you knew I was going to ask about loud pooping.
For sure.
Totally.
No, well, I just knew you have the ability also to talk about random shit all the time.
Yeah.
Nonstop. And so I was thinking, I was like, you were my first call or text.
Oh,
you were my first call.
It makes me feel so good. I was waiting. I was wondering. I was like, I wonder when Brian's going to hit me up to do the podcast. Because I knew, I was like, dude, come on. Brian knows me.
Yeah.
knows my fucking dirty humor. I'm right with these guys. He's got his core. You got your homies, obviously.
Oh, you're coming back for sure.
But if we do another one, dude, let's oh my god, Diego on here. Holy fucking shit.
So I was bummed they couldn't make it.
Me too, but we'll do it again.
In the spirit of just being consistent with something,
that's very respectable.
I was
very respectable.
I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna hit you. I hit you up, and then
I said yes right.
You said yes right away. Where I was like, fuck yeah. And then I was trying to get others too, because I was like, I knew you and I could carry this conversation, keep something going. But then I was like, you know what? Adding a third, maybe even a fourth, always creates a nice element.
A little triangle dialect.
So I invited, actually, after I called you, I invited Tony Econom.
Tony Econom.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would have been so funny.
I know.
Because we would have talked about that would have been interesting.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, but he was already busy today. I was like, fuck.
Did you tell him that Nick was on here too?
No, I didn't tell him.
How funny would that have been?
I just texted him last night. I was like, what are you doing tomorrow? And then he told me what he had to do. And he's like, what am I missing? And I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm going to do a podcast tomorrow. And he's like, God damn it. And so he wants to get on.
That's so funny, dude.
And then,
that would have been a funny combo because I would have been like, dude, what the fuck happened?
Right, yeah.
But they would have probably been weird because it really random, turned into like weird random. The story is like he was drumming with me for a little bit, and Tony's a great drummer.
Right.
And I got mad at him because he canceled on a gig last minute. Dude, but it's like I don't give a fuck.
He's always in his own little world anyway.
I did the gig; it was fine. That was the only thing. He's a great drummer and he's funny. That's all.
Yeah. Anyway, so he couldn't do it, and then when I texted you, I think I texted you this morning about bringing a mic stand, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I texted you this morning, you said, "Can we do it at 2?" I was like, if he bails, let me reach out again to someone else.
Oh, you thought I was gonna bail? I was wondering. I was like, fuck. I hope he doesn't think I'm gonna bail. I just want him to know that I need a little extra hour.
I didn't mind if you needed time, but it was just in case. And even if this person were to show, so then I reach out to Cubby because Cubby lives down the street.
Oh yeah.
And so I was like, hey, what are you doing? Because then if you didn't show up, I would have had someone else.
Cubby would have been cool too to get on here.
Right. But
I've been talking.
He had a full day too.
Yeah.
And I did tell him it was going to be you. I think that was coming. But anyway, he couldn't make it. So my whole point bringing this back around was, I'm glad you showed up.
Oh, I'm so happy I came.
It was
here.
fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to pour another drink for us if you're down.
Yeah.
But
I was about to say like one more little banger before the end of your parents come.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I was going to say we're going to end this shit. We'll have another little banger.
Oh, this is the after party.
This is the after.
You motherfuckers can't be here for that shit.
Anyway, yeah, it was a great time. Great having you.
I love you, Brian, very much. I feel
you too.
blessed to be here, and I can't wait to do it again.
We're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it, and I'll have batteries for that.
I know. I was gonna do sound effects.
Yeah.
But I fucking played it. I played it too much before.
And then when things go back to normal, then we could talk about whatever shows you have coming up, whatever project. If you have anything to be released, you could.
No, I mean I play in my solo project, My Mind, MYND.
Yeah.
Brian knows. You motherfuckers probably don't, but I do. If you look right, I mean,
I'll attach a link to it.
Yeah, it's I'm trying to release songs more and more. I'm trying to be creative in the pandemic,
right? And
then I'm doing like OTP stuff, similar stuff that you were just trying to be fucking like creative in this point. And I am releasing stuff, but you can let them know. But I appreciate that. Thank you, baby.
Yeah, man. Anyway, it was fun.
It was fun.
Do it again.
I can't wait. Love you.